That's the story, folks. We're live out in Moyvalley. This lad here, look. Are you the only one in the town that agrees with your principle, eh?
Doesn't matter. It's right.
I'm asking a question.
I'll stand up for what I believe in.
I'm actually just asking a question.
Same as you. I'll stand up for what I believe in.
I'm asking a question.
Not here looking for attention at all.
Of course, yeah, that's why you're down here.
No. Here to stand up for what I believe in. Same as you. You have the right to do it. 100%. I agree. If you want to protest, I'm doing the same. It's counter protests. Long tradition of counter protests.
As there, yeah.
Yes, yeah.
Thanks for teaching me, yeah.
Yeah, he's now walked to special day.
Here's down the road. This is there now. Moyvalley Hotel and Golf Resort. There's the hotel there. Yeah, Jerry. How are you, bro?
Cheering on his own demise. You proud of yourself?
What to hear, Jerry? The kettle's boiled, Jerry. Stick you on a cuppet. Starry native. That's the fire. Native out in this lonesome. There's nobody else agrees with him. There's a good few locals out. There's more coming as we speak. It's cold in Moyvalley. Just here at the back here, see him? See him?
Is that the welcome parade?
brigade of
It's just behind us here with the sign there and the way down there. Some bloke on his own.
Yeah, all these guys are good, they're all with us, yeah. But then we have a little friend here. This is our little pal here that's campaigning for us.
Oh, refugees, welcome here. Oh my God.
You want to stand outside his house with us, but you're not allowed to in his house.
What's that name just be in town all the time? It's another one of them.
Well, he doesn't want to have this, but we're ready to go.
You're pretty depressed, isn't it? It's a dull day, isn't it? And you look pretty dull yourself, don't you? No? You're alright. I bet you're not inside. I bet you're not alright.
Around here?
Pretending.
And the truth. You look very uptight.
Where are you from?
Far side along.
I'm from Dublin.
Far side along, it's on the map. It's not even a
Alright, show Ireland, how are you?
If I'm not a local, but you're allowed to be here.
How's it going, Moisey?
What's crack, bro? Alright?
I'm sorry, apologies.
Sorry, I was just wondering, are you local? Have you got them like, are they in your area?
Sorry?
Are these men in your area?
Who?
The illegal immigrants?
Sorry?
The unwanted, unvetted men?
You heard her?
Refugees, I'm happy to have refugees
You're
Refugees
Antifa, are you? Are you from
What define
Antifa?
refugee?
Your sign is wrong.
persecution, war, or any other economic circumstance.
Right,
And what about around people?
Living in my town aren't fleeing war or persecution. Okay, and I'm from a town in Dublin and we're practically overrun with them.
Whereabouts?
I'm from Kildare.
I'm originally from Kildare.
Right, so have you been to Kildare lately?
Yes. Yeah, I have an awful lot of
Have
family
you
there.
seen the huge change?
Well, I've seen an awful lot of buildings going up. Other than that,
Right, but
not
have you
much has
seen that the
changed.
locals are, you know, it's only a matter of time before they're outnumbered?
Not really. Considering all my family doesn't seem to be having problems with them. Most of my family's been living in there.
Up late today, yeah.
Families from there, aunties, uncles from there.
Yeah, and you're telling me none of them have a problem?
He's on the dole. It doesn't affect him.
We've got some people who, you know, there are people that have their heads in the sand
No, I
still.
understand that.
You know.
Look, here's the thing. I have absolute respect for you having a protest here. I don't dispute that. 100%. You have every right to do that. Every right to do that. I might disagree with you politically. That's all I'm doing is I'm having a peaceful protest as well. I'm not
Okay,
trying
but
to
I
rile you.
think
I know.
if you-
I'm not
okay.
telling you. I'm
No,
not
no,
trying to
no,
rile
no,
you.
I understand.
I'm not trying to
You've a right
offend
to
you.
hear as much as we have.
No, 100%. Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, if you were to look into it, you would find that most of these people are not refugees.
Look, here's
Okay,
the thing.
that's all I'm
Here's the
saying.
thing.
Okay?
Like, and I thank you for being courteous. Thanks for being civil because there's a couple of people here been trying to take the science stuff back. You've been civil. You've had a discussion with me, and I appreciate that. Thanks very much for that. Now, I take the standpoint that you probably have as much chance of convincing me that I have of convincing you. And
Yes,
that's,
yes.
I think that's fair to say.
Absolutely. Yeah.
But you're saying they're
Disagree.
That's the thing. We're agreeing to disagree. All I'm saying is, I have my viewpoint, you have your viewpoint. You're here protesting with your viewpoint, I'm here protesting with my viewpoint. And I'm just trying to be
But
civil
yours
to
doesn't make
everyone around
sense.
me.
Yours
I
really
know,
doesn't
like,
make sense.
Well,
'cause
it doesn't
these-
make sense to
these
you.
men that are
It doesn't
coming
make
in,
sense.
They're not coming directly to Ireland.
documented. They are unknown. Most of them, a lot of them, I won't say most of them, they do have criminal backgrounds.
I would-
They are coming
I would
from,
say some of them probably
Yeah.
do. Some of them
And,
probably do.
you
And
know-
I would go as far to say some of the Irish immigrants abroad probably have criminal records.
The Irish immigrants abroad, were they given
But
a
Irish
hotel
immigrants
room?
abroad
And
weren't
3 square
put up.
meals a day?
They weren't
No,
given
they
free
weren't.
accommodation. They weren't given the PPS
Some
number,
of them were.
medical care. No, they weren't.
Not all
No,
of
they
them, not
weren't.
most.
No,
I'd
they
say
weren't.
some
No
of
one
them
I
were.
know that went away got that. They
Well, I
worked
know
their
a couple
asses
that
off.
did.
No,
I know
no,
a
no,
couple
no,
that
no,
did.
no, no. Well, I'd love to know who they are or what country they went to. Do you know what I mean? Seriously. But I understand you're here. We're both entitled to it,
I
but
do,
you're wrong.
On that point now, I do have a few Irish people I know that did emigrate to America illegally.
Right,
And they stayed
yeah,
there.
yeah.
They were
Okay, well, they
I'm
put
not-
hotel.
I'm not-
They
They were trying to work. They were trying to.
Yeah, but they brought documentation with them. That's the
I have family
difference.
that's emigrated all over
Is
the
there,
world.
is there a chance that those people might attack a woman or slit a child's
Some of
throat
them
or
I know.
anything?
Now,
Is
I'm
there?
not. I'm not proud
Some of
of
them
my
know.
family,
Some
but
of them. What the fuck are you on about, man?
more
You're talking
specific
shite.
I'm not proud of them. They are my family. I don't agree with it. I don't agree with it at all. But I know some of them. I wouldn't trust them alone with kids or women.
Yeah.
Would you be here?
Well, it takes
And
all
that's
sorts.
Irish people as well, like.
Yeah, of course.
You know.
But listen, we've enough of our own scum to deal with without inviting
My
the
point
world
of
in.
view on that
You know.
would be We're all one people.
Yeah. We're not all one people.
We're not. We're not.
And I find we'd have more in common with some of them than we would with
Yeah, but no, you're trying to
And come here,
justify
listen,
what governments do. They're
I
disrupting
don't
the
like this.
country,
I
okay?
hate this
We're
government.
being
I
invaded.
hate this government.
So
They were
I
conquering
hate
English
this
crime
I'm
over
just,
there.
you know,
I think they've got good sentence to
I
you.
hate this government with a
Yeah,
passion.
because-
A passion. And I've been
Roderick is
protesting
in. That's why
against
you hate
them
this
for over
government.
20 years.
Yeah, Roderick.
For over 20 years.
It doesn't make sense.
Very
It doesn't make sense why you're welcoming
This is
these
what-
people
You're a loner.
into our
You're sick in the
country.
head.
They're not refugees. They're economic migrants. They're not refugees.
It's okay to out Irish families to put foreign families in.
You have to ask them.
It's young still.
They have many different
Fucking ass.
Well, so do you, like, so do you. You're out here protesting as well. I have to be an expert in immigration to come out here and protest.
Yeah, but we're in.
I don't know. I haven't decided.
We're living in the real world, sunshine. You hear me? You're in a fucking fantasy land, you
I only
are.
learned of it. I only learned of it there last night.
Will you go and learn more, will you? Do your fucking research. What's coming into the country?
I don't know.
So what you're saying is you're only here today to talk to them.
That's all.
No.
Basically, yeah. Basically, that's all.
Bringing in here, how do they have more rights than people who are
I never said more rights. I'm saying equal rights. Equal rights.
It's okay to evict those people.
I'm opposed to that. I'm
Why
opposed to
Why are you standing here then when you're welcome here? How are they welcome here if Irish people have been evicted?
Sorry, it's a bit hard. It's a bit hard when there's one person trying to have a conversation with 300 people talking.
You make a lousy politician then.
I don't
That's
agree
all
with
he
them being
wants.
evicted. I don't agree with them being evicted.
And you're going to be evicted because there are 216 men in.
I don't agree with them being evicted. I don't agree with them being evicted at all.
We don't have the infrastructure to put them in, first of all. Second of all, you're closing down a business here that's a massive asset to the area. There's people in there paying good money, and the foreign nationals as well, not just Irish, and they're getting fucked out onto the street. For what? A lot of freeloaders going to get in here, get 3 square meals a day. But what are you agreeing with?
I'm agreeing that all refugees should be welcome with open
They're not refugees.
They're
They're not
not
refugees.
replacement with tormented.
No, it's economic.
They're saying they're fleeing war. Yeah. But they've already gone to another country. No, listen. They're fleeing war, persecution, the whole lot. You said that. Yeah. Right. But they're going to another country before they come to Ireland. So they've already had their safety. They already have safety. Why are they coming to Ireland? Why are they coming to Ireland? But why? But why? Because of the money that the government is paying them. That's why.
Status in the first country they land in out of their country of war. So how the fuck are they getting here? They're supposed to claim refugee status in
Exactly.
the country they land in.
We kind of have to share the load a little.
Hold on a second.
Have we not shared the load?
We're all members of the European Union here.
Why are they paying some of them €500 or £500 to smuggle them in when they could pay €30
I'm not
fucking
aware
fine
of.
to get over?
Will you fucking do your research with your little sign, will
Why
ya?
are you here if you don't know these
About that,
things?
so I can't speak to that.
They're coming here illegally because they don't need a passport. If they don't have a passport, they get thrown into a hotel, a luxury fucking hotel with
I'm not
3
aware
square
of
meals.
Will you fucking find out before you sit like a prick and gnome with that yoke?
If they come here with a passport, they won't get those things.
Around homes are dying on the streets.
But they're doing so much for fucking
How are you?
How are you?
Susan
Thanks.
Langan, isn't
Sorry,
it?
I was. Thanks,
No,
Mercy.
yeah, no
I was
worries.
just up for the loo, you know. And refugees, welcome here. That's what happened. I went up for the toilet, and a chap said to me, "They have a right to live as well." I said, "On our money."
Exactly, yeah. Yeah, tax money. And they've already, this fella's like saying that they're fleeing war and persecution and stuff like that. They've already got their safety in another country before they got here.
There's no war.
No. Susan that just be in the comments, yeah, she's here now. All right,
Hello.
Boots.
How are you? How's it going? Nice to be here, and thanks, Derek, for being here yourself.
Yeah, no
and
worries,
a
yeah.
fabulous turnout. There's a great amount of cars, sausages, rashers, tea, coffee, and a few biscuits over there as well.
The tea and coffee and all is going over there, so
I
yeah.
cooked some sausages, rashers.
Did you, yeah?
They have the logs on. It's a bit hot now. It's going to burn them to a cinder.
Fair play to you. This your local area, isn't it?
Well, I live in, just after Nice, Kilcullen.
Yeah.
I got a bus to Minute to here.
Oh, did you? Yeah. Fair play to you.
So why not? Why not?
Who are you, Paddy?
Longing to meet you.
A lot of people say that.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
You know?
Boots, you see the narrative they were putting out last night? Mousie's married. That's what they were saying. Wasn't that married? But they were saying they were doing a live last night. And this woman was coming on saying that Mousie fella, he's he's married.
And then rumours become true. Then you'll be
That's
getting
it.
married next.
Oh Jesus Christ! Yeah.
Yeah,
Boots.
We'll be getting married.
We're getting married. We are.
Woo! Yahoo!
The happy couple. We're getting married in the moyvalley Hotel.
Yeah, Oisin and Ursula, change it to Derek and Susan.
Very good. How do you know what it mean anyway?
Some chap brought me over.
Oh, did he? Yeah.
I asked some lad, and he brought me over to you.
Yeah, because not many people know who I am.
I saw the contingent was down from Dublin, so I said, right, that's it. You're not marching up to the hotel, are you?
I'm not sure what the plan is.
Like the grass.
I hope they do something anyway. Yeah, Boots, come out. I'll be out here for a few hours. It's like a sailor, that Mousy fella. Huh?
Oh, you some neck with me.
Don't you be storing stuff through Ireland.
Probably a local.
Where are you from?
Where you
Sorry, where are you from? Where's your business? Ask me another question, I'll break your fucking jaw. Go on. Go on.
Don't you get arrested. Is that far from here?
Sorry?
Is that far from here? I'm from Dublin myself, so.
Is that
Is that far from here? Is that far?
from here? It's
Far.
about 10-minute drive.
10-minute drive.
About 10-minute drive.
So you drove out here.
No, I can't.
So this is not affecting you, is it?
Sorry?
This is not affecting you. These people in this.
Well, I just say, did you
In
say
my
you're
valley.
from Dublin?
Yeah.
So is it affecting you?
I'm a journalist. I go around to all these, yeah.
Fair
Yeah. So what's your point?
Like, my point is, you're asking.
But you're coming out here.
You're asking.
You're coming out here protesting against something that's not affecting you.
Sorry?
It's not affecting you.
Well, just because something doesn't directly affect you doesn't mean you don't have to have the voice of an opinion on it.
What are you going to do when it does affect you?
Sorry?
What are you going to do when it
I'll
does
stand here
affect
with
you?
my sign.
What are you going to do when it does affect you?
What
What will you do with your sign when it
Something
does
happened to your
affect
family members or something.
You,
Your family member.
family member.
You just don't know, do you?
Well, see, this is the thing, we don't know.
You going to
Why are we
gamble on
making
it?
judgments on people we don't know?
I'm not saying they're all bad, but there is ones.
Do you see this as well? Like, I'm trying to be peaceful here, and I'm getting this kind of stuff. This is kind of telling a big story about that fella right there. You know, if you want to be a journalist, you can kind of say that. You know,
People can hear it.
I'm not here to hurt anybody. I'm not here to say you don't have a right to protest. I absolutely do believe you have a right.
But I don't understand why you've came into this village and trying to protest,
Well,
counter
it's the same
protest.
reason as you did.
I'm not counter protesting. I'm not protesting. I'm here as a journalist to see what the story is with you.
Okay. But like, are you a journalist? Are you an unbiased journalist, or you have a stake in it? Or?
Unbiased, yeah.
Sorry?
I'm unbiased.
So you've
RTE,
no opinion one way or the other on this. Well,
I have an opinion. Of course, I have an opinion. I don't agree with what's going on here in this country.
Okay.
That's the sort of journalist I am. Yeah, yeah. I'm not Barry O'Kelly.
So I would kind of say, like, to be a journalist and to cover a story, you kind of have to be a little bit unbiased. That would be my view.
That'd be your view.
Yeah, that's my view, and you might have a different view. That's fair enough.
And RTE have their own view. They have a leftism view.
Sorry?
RTE have a leftism view.
I'm a lefty, and I disagree with that.
Well, they do.
Very strongly.
They do.
Very strongly, I disagree with
Yeah.
that. Because I've
Well,
been pissed on longer than them that use it.
You must watch it a lot, do
You
you?
know? Sorry?
You must watch it a lot.
Watch it a lot? No,
RTE.
I'm not
News.
Really a fan. I kind of go with Reuters or Al Jazeera or something like that.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, something
Jesus
that's kind of a
Christ, it's
little
getting
bit
worse now.
unbiased. I don't tend to go with left-leaning news or right-leaning news. I try and find unbiased sources if I can. It's not always easy. It's not always easy.
But would you not go in the protest and say that the Irish people are starving on the streets? I had a friend that died in January last year.
I've been involved in homeless activities and helping the homeless and protesting for homeless causes.
Yeah.
For, I'd say since I was about 16.
Since you're about 16, yeah.
I have, and I've also volunteered at the soup.
Are you part of any political party?
Not anymore.
But who were you part with?
With them all.
But who were you part with?
It's irrelevant.
It's not irrelevant.
No, it is irrelevant because hear me out now. Just
And why you're not part of that party?
I'll explain it to you. Hear me out for 2 seconds.
Go on.
If I was to just turn around and say which political party I had an affiliation with, if, for argument's sake, you after telling me you're not 100% unbiased, that's going to be the snippet that you're going to show to everybody. So as soon as I say that,
whatever you're saying here is on camera.
That's conversation over. As soon as I say
It's live here now at the moment.
I'm working for them when I'm not.
He was Green support.
No, I don't like the Greens.
Roderick O'Gorman.
No, I'm not a big fan of Roderick O'Gorman. I can't stand the man. Can't stand the man. And I hate it.
PBP, is it? People for profit. Is it? People for profit.
I've been on protest with
Yeah,
them.
I thought so. You look like one of those people. Yeah. Do you know Ashleen? Do you know Ashleen?
Sorry?
Ashleen from Dublin. She's just the same thing as you. Walk around with a fucking refugee sign. Ashleen from Dublin. I don't know her second name. But she's just the same thing as you.
I don't know if that's the Ashleen you're talking about.
Well, the Ashleen that goes around with a refugee sign.
No, I don't know that.
Does anybody know in the comments here what our second name is, Ashleen? This fella does know what I'm talking about. He's another one of those people.
If it's the same Ashleen I'm thinking of, but I don't think it's the same Ashleen. She's not really political. The Ashleen
No, but she goes around with a racist sign.
Sorry?
She goes around saying that we're racist.
I'm not saying you're racist at all. I'm not making that point at all. You have every right to protest here if you want. This is the cause you believe in. That's fine. I'm just exercising my right to protest as well. To say I disagree. That's all I'm doing. I'm not trying to rile you. I'm not trying to rile anybody. I'm not trying to start anything. I'm just here to voice my opposition to this protest, which I think
Catholic?
have a constitutional right to do.
Are you Catholic?
Sorry?
Are you Catholic?
No, I was raised Catholic.
You're a lying cunt by saying you're not here to start trouble.
Sorry?
You're a lying
Well, I
cunt.
didn't start trouble here.
You did begin here.
Like, who broke my sign? Who pushed me over?
Haven't a clue.
I haven't touched it.
So, I didn't
I haven't
start
touched
trouble.
it.
I didn't try and start trouble anyway. Didn't try and start a fight. Didn't try and hurt anybody. I'm just here to fight my opposition. That's all it is. And I'm trying to be as respectful as humanly possible.
Have I been respectful to you?
Here's sorry?
Have I been respectful to you?
And so far you have.
Yeah.
I will hand that to you. You haven't antagonised me at all.
That's the way I go around.
Sorry?
That's the way I do things.
Yeah, no, I agree with
I
you.
highlight what's going on. I won't shake your hand now.
You've been respectful to me, and I feel like I've been respectful to you.
That's all it is.
So, I have no problem with you, and I hope you don't have a problem.
You did.
I'm problem with what you're doing.
That's fine.
Do you know what I'm saying?
What I would say is, like, for me coming here, if I wanted to protest what you're doing here, what would be the most respectful way to do it?
So you're like,
But why come here today?
No, I'm just asking. If I
You came to. You knew you were going to get a reaction here.
I didn't want to get a reaction here.
But you knew you were going to get a reaction.
Totally honest,
Unless you're playing stupid, man. Unless you're playing stupid, you haven't a clue what's going on. You haven't a clue what's going on in the country, do you know?
I do, yeah, sure, I live here.
But then why? You knew this was going to rival up the people. Don't say you didn't know that. You knew it was going to happen.
You might be talking to that.
You did. Go way out that. You must be stupid then, man. You must be playing tick then.
Now, in fairness, you've been respectful so far. There's no need
But it's the truth, man. You do know. Don't act stupid then. But don't act stupid then.
He's a mental.
He has. You definitely sleep at the wheel this one, yeah? Sorry folks, I'm just trying to find me lighter here. Need to calm down myself. Maybe Lockery, how are you? Moyvalley says no. Giddy, are you in the live?
Who's in the live?
I wonder that.
I got the
Look at this.
The rashes on for you, Derek.
Look at this, look at this. Breakfast is ready.
biscuits. This digest. Is that okay to open them? Are you sure?
Oh, we're getting out now. Breakfast out here. Something like a call here in my other phone. I want to stay on live here. The piggies. What's the crack? Moyvalley. Moyvalley. M-O-Y Valley. M-O-Y Valley. Moyvalley. Yeah. And it's Moyvalley Hotel and Golf Resort. Fried egg? Oh no, not there myself, Frankie. Oh Frank, howdy Frank. Yeah, so you sharing this on TikTok? Say again? I said, you're gonna share this out on TikTok? Where's the protest? Moyvalley, Kildare, just Moyvalley Hotel. Boots. Yeah, type in Moyvalley Hotel. It's about 45 minutes from my gaff. There's a sign there, look at. Yeah, I'm still here, yeah. Yeah, just see there is Boots, Moyvalley. Yeah, he's on the live, yeah. There's more locals coming up. Still there, Giddy, yeah? Yeah. So I've said the Boots where it is, Moyvalley Hotel. I'll show him the sign here, so he knows. Just type it into Google, there Boots, yeah. Moyvalley Hotel and Golf Resort. That's the hotel there for everybody. Moyvalley Boots, yeah, Moyvalley. You coming out yourself, Giddy, yeah? It's women and men. Oh, that are in there? I don't know what's in there, man. I don't know. Tell you the truth, how many is in there evenly? Well, man, you want to get out here pretty quick. The old fly is on. Boots, you want to be quick? If you're looking at me live here now, I'll have to fly up here. See all the sausages and the bacon on the homemade thing. Cups of tea and all, man. Cups of tea going around the whole lot. Oh, this one. She says, me and Mousy are going to get married in this hotel. And I says, yeah, the Moyvalley Hotel. Yeah, there's a couple of people here, yeah, died now. Then there's a bloke sitting down there with a refugees welcome sign here. On his own. Yeah, on his own, yeah. So I asked him a few questions, told him he was a journalist, and I mean, he answered a few questions, and then it says, You must know what's going on in the country now. No, that kind of tick like. There'll be no sausages left. Yeah. Right. There's a tiny minority out here, yeah. It's the only person. He should have had leading more people if everybody agreed with what his principle is. There'd be a lot more people out here backing him up. He's out here in his own. What's the story, Hillbilly John? It's a new place out in Kildare, the Moyvalley Hotel. There's a good few people out here. The sausages are on, the bacon's on, the kettle's boiled. What more could you want? Susan's cooking the sausages. See, you have Chef Ramsay here.
Oh, Chef Ramsay, yeah, do it a little bit. Nicely. Look, there's a sausage there for you.
Thanks, Dove, yeah. No worries, yeah, no worries, yeah. Give it the whole first. Cheers, Paddy, Frank Paddy, yeah. Did you change it around from Frank Paddy to Paddy Frank, the opposite way around? Paddy Frank to Frank Paddy. I'm going to try to get a few clips on my other phone as well while I'm out here. Make me usual music videos. But yeah, there's a few flags. Newtown is here as well. Seeing Newtown arriving. That's what they're all clapping for. That's a nice flag, isn't it? Ringabra. Oh, they're checking the cars already, yeah. Two sounds now. Already, right. So Paddy Frank is one and Frank Paddy is the other. See, Newtown says no, flag. Edinburgh.
One of the roads starts snapping out with the sausages.
None yet, sure, not yet. It's early days. This is worse than A40 and 420. They purposely trying to muck your head. Well, what happened? They usually look like they're out there over. Don't know who's doing this one now. Tell you the truth, lucky, yeah. I've been out today, but doing this gaff, yeah.
4, 6, 7, 8. 8
Paddy, Frank, Paddy, Barry. I was confusing myself, I was. No one's done yet now, see that way.
Watch your back there, watch your
Up here, yeah, I want to do a picture. I don't know where to get it from.
Susan's getting burnt up there.
No, you can go back to the finish, okay? Leave chocolate newspaper. Oh, you need to the local newspaper.
Who's that your man they're talking about, is it? Yeah, I was wondering who he was, the camera.
Then Dave, what photograph? You're not half afraid to let in.
What? Get as many placards as possible. You're with the top of it.
Back is Tim, yeah, he's not on stage. Yeah, the priest is on stage.
Funny enough.
Hey, Master, just put on a little bit more, get a bit more fire into it.
That's
you
it.
know? Fire in your belly.
Bit of fire in your belly, yeah.
How's the name, man?
How's it going, bro?
I need to get
Keep looking this way for Okay, keep looking this way, please. Straight ahead.
Yahoo!
Straight forward. Keep that man in your
I was in the jumpsuit.
Lovely, thank you.
What kicked it off for me, right, was a couple of years ago. My son was only about 6 months old at the time. And we were down at the bus stop.
They're getting no sausages, they ain't.
Plenty of pork. Beautiful flag.
What's the story? Right, you want to hurry up if you want to get a few sausages into this. No, not yet. Yeah, there's nobody here, yeah? Haven't seen any of them. No, definitely not, no. Tony said he'd be here 1 o'clock. So I don't know. Yes, it might be here next 10 minutes or so. Yeah, there's a good few people here, yeah. It's about 30 or 40 people. Just one. Just one. Just one.
Watch your back.
Watch your back. Yeah, it's cold enough, yeah. I've two jumpers on and a jacket. I still feel the cold. This is the crowd that's here. Right. I'll catch you over here, yeah. Yeah, so that. Yeah, so that.
Okay, right.
Clonmel, Newtown, Osprey, yeah. We're all supporting each other. What's the story, Paul? There's a good few locals out here, Paul.
And then all these
There's one lefty out there in his own. I think he might be gone, is he? Must have smelled the sausages. Didn't even see him go. That's the crowd that's here today, yeah. Who are they serving? That's it, man. Who are they serving? I have to go up there to the old cooker there. She's cooking the food. Susan from the comments, Paul. Do you know Susan? Have you met her? She said she wants to marry me, so we're going to get married in the moyvalley.
What I'm doing, Massey here. Oh, you didn't get one. See?
Look at it. There we are.
Cooked on one side, we're on the other.
Yeah.
Restaurant in Valley Farm at Angela's.
Thank you.
No.
Happy days of it. The rashers and all.
Yes.
No, I'm alright. I'm alright, thanks, yeah. No, I'm alright, thanks. To be honest, I don't really feel bad, but I think it's a bit too raw for me. I like my sausages cooked. Like, comments keep disappearing. How are you, lady, there? Don't think I can eat these sausages anymore. I'll just say they were nice. No, definitely not. Jesus Christ, no. Sorry. Pork worms, Jesus, this was raw. A raw pork worm. Ugh, Jesus. I like mine burnt. I know, yeah. Yeah.
Just go over and get
Come, guys. Yeah. Make sure it's cooked.
Huh?
Make sure it's cooked.
Oh, yeah. Oh, is it? Oh. Oh, fucking hell, I'll give you cramps. The red.
Kind of raw, yeah. I couldn't eat that sausage. I couldn't eat the sausage. It was too raw for me.
Yeah, there's a little bit of red, yeah.
Yeah.
And just, that's moisty.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Yeah. Oh, it's had to put me out my breakfast now. Back on the fire. Yeah, that's what it needs to go. I wouldn't tell Susan I enjoyed it. Thought it was lovely. She'd be watching it live. She'd be going mad. Oh, Jesus, now Jerry, yeah. Yeah, it was a good live, Suzanne, last night, he's had. It's going to take the lads about 20 minutes to get here anyway. Chef Ramsay. I'm not sure, Lady of Air. I'm not sure on what's what at the moment. I have to ask a few of the locals and get up. Moyvalley says no. I know that lefty fella's still over there. I'll go over and show you. What's our woman's name from town, Lady of Air? Ashleen. Ashleen, what's her second name? I think I found her relative out here. See the sign?
It's always one of them, you see. Always one. Refugees welcome here. So dangerous migrants, unvetted refugees welcome here. That's what you're saying. Facilitation. This fella supports the facilitation.
Do you do this much? Do you get out in the streets much doing this? But what made you come out today? You said 10 minutes away. It's not really local, is it? Well, these are the local people here. Locals. Yeah. I'm not protesting. You're protesting.
You're from Kildare, are you?
Sorry?
Huh?
Mead.
Oh, me.
In fairness, the border's over there. Like,
What group do you belong to? Antifa?
Hear my own position.
I'd say you do Palestinian marches.
Sorry?
You'd be part of the Palestinian
I've
march.
been to a couple of them. Like,
Yeah. And
years ago now, so
I'd say you'd be involved in Antifa and all that as well. Yeah.
To a certain extent.
You see,
yeah. To a certain
when
extent.
I asked you a couple of seconds ago,
Now,
you said no straight away.
Yeah, but I'm not with them. I've been to a couple of Antifa demos years ago.
So
now, I would say I don't think you're fascists. I'm not saying that.
You're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
So
definitely not fascist.
I'm not hearing an
fascist.
Antifa
Do you know what fascist is? Fascist is a buzzword. The guilt trip.
Fascism has been used
It's the guilt
absolutely
trip
too
the
much to describe
patriots.
people.
It's trying to weaken the patriots, and we're not going to be weakened by you.
I'm not calling you
fascist, racist.
I'm not calling you
We'll
fascist.
never be
I
weakened
don't
by
think
you.
they're fascists.
Yeah,
Fascist
no,
is
we're
a very
not.
fucking specific word, and there's very specific
Yeah,
people that
exactly.
are fascists.
Exactly that.
And I don't think that word should be used for everybody.
Listen, you see Ireland? Ireland are not colonisers like Britain or the US, yeah?
I agree, yeah.
So, I don't know why Palestinian supporters chant on the street while you are shopping, bombs are dropping. That doesn't apply to here. We do not drop bombs on Palestinians. So I don't see why you should guilt trip or make us feel, you do. Palestinian supporters are famous, not famous, infamous for doing this.
All of me included.
I despise. Do you see the IDF?
You made an accusation of me.
Israeli Defense Force, right?
Sorry?
We all hate the Israeli defense. We don't like bombing of women. But I'll tell you what we don't like as well. We don't like Antifa scumbags who attack the patriots. They attacked a man in Cork who's here now. A fella called Corky was attacked. Now he's got cancer. He's got cancer.
I condone
Yeah.
that. So do I.
Yeah. And there's no need for that. And what happens is you just spew out hatred on the streets. You spew it out all over the streets.
I do.
You do. Listen.
I do.
When you're part
Well, you were
of
part of
Palestinian
Antifa.
marches and protests, you are part of the whole thing.
So, like, would I extend that now? How would you feel if someone said that if you're at this protest, you're a fascist? Like, you wouldn't like
Why
that
do you
either.
keep bringing
And
the
I
word
don't, I'm not
fascist
saying that because you brought it up. You're
This
bringing
is
up
the
Antifa.
buzzword again.
You're
This is
bringing
your
up
buzzword.
Antifa.
It's the only thing that you can say to me is fascist.
I'm just after telling you you're not.
In
I'm
reply
just
to what
after
I just
telling you
told
you're not.
In reply to what I just told you.
So I'm just after telling you you're not.
I already know.
You're a fascist in any way, shape,
I
or
already
form.
know. Tell me
I
something
don't consider
different.
you a fascist.
Tell me something different.
Moyvalley
Stop
Hotel
saying
people,
fascist.
Kildare.
You're coming across to me like you've been in some sort of a hospital or something. You're sitting there like a loner, like you've come out of some sort of hospital or something. Yeah. Why would you turn up today? Why?
I'm fighting for what I believe in.
What is it exactly? What is your
That we're all one
objective?
people.
What's the objective?
We're all one people.
We're all one
Nobody's
people.
better
We're
than
not
anybody else.
dangerous migrants that are coming in that have different cultures and different traditions to us are not one
Fair
people.
enough. Same as the Irish done in the 1840s.
So the Iraq now have lowered the age of marriage. Children get married now in Iraq at 9 years old. Now, when you welcome refugees here from Iraq, then people are here and they have that mindset here, and they are dangerous around our people, around our kids, around our women. They have this. They have no respect for women. It's a well-known fact that people from certain countries have no respect for women or children. Yeah, and we all know. We know the specific people I'm talking about. We know the specific people we're talking. What's it? Say it again.
It's the same as, like, not everyone from Ireland is alcoholic. Not everyone from Iraq wants to rape kids.
But do you think they should be documented coming into the country?
Sorry?
Do
To
you
a
think,
certain extent, yes.
to a certain extent?
Yes.
You don't think they all should
Like,
be
I don't think they should be
documented?
getting cavity searches coming in the border or anything like that, but yeah.
But to find out their background, to see what they did in their own country, yeah.
Absolutely.
But that's not happening.
Yeah, and I don't agree with it.
And this is what the problem
I
is.
don't agree with it, but that's not what I'm saying.
Refugees welcome here. That's what you're saying. So they're all welcome here.
No, I didn't say all of them.
All his heads have been
So
marched
what's your point then? Why are you out here? What's your point? Why are you out here? You've no point. You've no point to be out here. If you don't agree, if you agree some of them shouldn't be here, then why are you out here?
Some of them.
But we
People who like kill 30 people or something like that, yeah, don't let them in there. Put them in prison wherever they go. Put them in prison wherever they are. It doesn't matter. If you commit a crime, you're put in prison or probation or fucking whatever the fuck.
then why aren't you standing with us?
Sorry?
Then why aren't you standing with us?
Because I don't agree with what you have to say.
Well, what should I agree
Standing
with?
up for women and children.
Let's have a
That's
look
a
at
good thing you say.
some
Standing up for women and
have a look at
children.
a couple of placards because I
Go
saw
on.
someone saying that no refugees at all over there, and I don't agree with that.
I don't know why you're saying that, but
Sitting
yeah.
there somewhere, she was standing next to me there trying to put it in my face. But look, as I said, I don't know how many fucking times I'm doing the face saying it now. I have absolutely no problem with you coming here and protesting. Just as I would hope you would extend me the same courtesy that you wouldn't have a problem.
And were you disgusted when those kids got attacked in town?
Sorry?
Were you disgusted when those kids got attacked in town?
Yeah, but at a certain stage you get apathetic the amount of shit that goes on in the country. People dying every fucking day. Like at a certain point, you kind of lose it.
But we have our own people. We have our own people that cause trouble.
Well, for me, I would see my own people as the working class all over the world. It's the likes of Dennis O'Brien and all them fucks that I don't like. They're the people that I'd have a problem with. I'd have more in common with someone who's working in a factory.
You've more in common with people before profit. You told me that. You told me you were linked with people before profit.
Linked? What does linked mean?
Were you part of people before profit?
Long time ago, yeah.
So you were part of them?
I'm not part of them.
It's all coming out now.
Yeah.
It's all coming out.
Past tense.
Do you remember the start of this conversation?
matter
You
if
said
it
he
was
wasn't
past
linked to
tense.
anyone.
Yeah.
I'm not linked to anybody.
You are. You just
I'm not.
said no.
Well, I said that's a past tense. Do you not know your tenses at all? Like, I'm not involved with anybody at all. I came here from attending a
See, when I approached you about 10 minutes ago, when I approached you 10 minutes ago, you were saying categorically, I've got nothing to do with anyone. But now it's, and since we've talked to you, since we've spoken to you in the last 15 minutes, it's starting to come out one by one. He's just asked you about people before profit.
Yes.
And you sort of denied it, and you said, oh, yeah,
How
I
do you know?
am.
So what did I
You
say?
did.
What did I sort of deny?
Listen, look.
No, like
I says that were you linked? And what you says, what do you mean linked? I wasn't linked to nobody. I says, were you linked? And you says, what do you
You
mean?
said are, not were.
No, I says, were you linked to people before profit? And you said,
If
yeah.
that's the question, I was years ago. If that's the question,
That's the,
but am I
that's
now?
the question we wanted
Am
to
I
know.
now? No.
So did, what's that question there? Someone wants to ask you.
He's a missing link, that's what he meant.
Oh yeah. So do you agree terrorism has risen in the country?
Sorry?
Terrorism has risen in the country.
Not necessarily.
We'll check it up there.
Well,
Check it up in your phone there.
1970s,
Check it up in
it's
your
gone
phone there.
seriously down.
What the Irish government is putting out there.
Sorry?
That terrorism is.
Well, do you not think
Just check it up on your phone there if you want to.
troubles were over? Do you not think terrorism has gone down?
Terrorism has risen. Check your phone there. It has risen. Yes, it has risen.
Really?
Yes, check your fucking phone there.
Compared to the big after the ceasefire now.
Do I have to fucking get it up myself? Do I have to show you myself? I'll show you myself there,
I
prove it.
wonder where this thing sort of.
That wasn't terrorism anyway.
It's coming from the Irish fucking government.
Fighters, yeah, fighting
I
for the
don't know
country.
any family up there, but I fucking do. I don't want that going back to that shit.
No, but it
I'm
wasn't
from
terrorism
there.
on our side. It was
Right.
fucking discrimination as well.
Well,
Was.
did I say it was Irish?
You said it was
Did I
fucking
say it was
terrorism.
I said
That's what you
terrorism was
Freedom fighters.
Well,
Were the
if I
British-
did,
were the
does
British
that
Army
not,
terrorists?
yeah.
All right, okay.
Yeah.
Well, then that's
Does that
fine. We're
not
all
extend
right
to the
then.
UDA and the
No, that's
EDF
all
or anything
right.
like that?
They're all fucking
So
scum.
terrorism has gone down.
Scum.
That's the point I was making.
You're not feeling comfortable just sitting here among
Not
us, no?
particularly, no.
No?
No. I've nothing better to do this Sunday.
Nothing better to do than agitate us.
I'm not here to agitate.
That's what you came out for, man.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, it is 100%.
You can make it what you will. If
I'd
you're
say you're-
intimidated with all
I'd say you're a very angry man behind it all.
Intimidate you.
Behind all this facade, you're a very
I don't
angry
think,
man.
I would hope you wouldn't be that fragile.
What?
That you think I'm intimidating you, one person with a placard, just voicing their opinion. Like I absolutely don't think you should be
Are you
restricted
going to
from
vet every
voicing your
single one of
opinion
these
at
that
all.
are going in here, are you?
Sorry?
Are you going to vet every single one of these that's
Well,
going
I
in
don't
here?
work in that department, do I?
No, you don't work at all, I'd say. I have kids going to school down the road. Oh, if rapists and murderers go into that place.
If-
But
if-
guarantee you there are going in. Are you going to vet them?
Sorry?
not a
Are
big
you going to
Well, I
vet
don't
them?
work for the department of
Yeah.
social protection or anything
See
like
that
that. do I?
saying? You're an idiot.
Fair enough.
Well,
That's your opinion. That's fair enough. You're entitled to it.
they're not refugees, they're fake refugees.
Well,
Yeah.
you want to call them. That's
But no, he's like.
Are you in making their beds in Kindergarten, Harry's, are you?
Refugees.
Smell them.
He's talking about actual refugees, and that's the thing that people have a problem with, in that there isn't enough.
Who's this fellow? This is Polly, who's this?
No, but like you know, we know that lots of people in Crosshaven having said that,
I have to find that link that somebody sent me the other day. Terrorism has risen in Ireland
Either way.
since 2020.
So, you know, while so it's important to make the distinction between the two.
100%.
And when people who are criticising you, are asking, are making a point to you.
No, I wouldn't.
I think it's fair for you to try and make points as well. That needs to be. You know,
I think I understand what you want me to make my case.
Well,
you think, like, if
entitled
they're-
to make it.
and I don't.
But thanks for being respectful. Like, you're approaching me very respectfully, and I appreciate it. Now, you're not calling me names or like that. Just thanks. We're keeping it civil, and I appreciate it.
No, like,
But yeah, look,
like I'm with these people.
yeah, no, 100%.
I'm opposed to this.
Yeah.
And I don't believe that. I don't believe that more than 3 or 4% of people that they intend to be refugees.
3 or 4% of which, sorry,
Of those that they intend bringing in.
there's only 3 or 4% are actually refugees, or it's
That's what my feeling about it is. But having said that, I do agree that if somebody is a refugee,
no, 100%,
it should be clear what they are.
100%.
That,
That's, you know, we're on the same page on that one.
like we disagree, but we
disagree. Like, that's all I'm trying.
Moyvalley Hotel, folks.
We may have a disagreement in opinion now, political different views. I'm just have every right to vote. I'm not trying to say you should be here or anything like that. You have every right. If you have concerns that you should be protesting and you should be taking political action, I 100% agree with that. And I'm just doing the same because my feeling, that's just the way my kind of politics work, that we're all one people and everyone should share our resources and share our lives.
We don't have the resources.
But do you think
There's not enough resources.
Now, say I own my house, but at the same time, I'd say someone like Jeff Bezos has all the fucking resources in the world to look after people, and he owns
Exactly,
his right.
and we don't.
You know,
We
exactly,
don't.
yeah.
But is he not
But
trying to do with his own property what he wishes?
well, I'd say when
You have your
more,
own house, you
more
can bring
wealth
them in.
than
Can you bring your? How
50%
many?
of the
Well, I
world
mean,
in
How
the
many
world, you
refugees
kind of
have
an
you in your
obligation
house?
to do it.
But here's the other thing. You say that we should all want people. Do you not believe in hierarchy? Do you not
No,
think you should
absolutely not.
prioritise?
No, I
Okay, so
I
for
believe
example,
classes are ridiculous.
well, no, I'm not even talking about class. Like, for example, I have 6 children, right? I prioritise my children over every
100%,
other
yeah.
child. Okay, so
No, I get that.
Yeah. So, would you not extend that? It's like it's that whole thing. What is it? Ordo. What is it? Ordo.
I don't remember. But
Anyway,
basically,
it's basically your family. You put your own family first, then you put your own community first,
Yeah.
and then so it's
Put your own
hierarchy.
No, I understand that. I understand where you're coming from. So
And
the
then
way
add to
I'd
that.
look
Yeah.
at it, I would say, for argument's sake, say take Dennis O'Brien, very wealthy Irishman.
Yeah.
I would feel I would have more in common with some Ukrainian who's working in a factory than I would with Dennis O'Brien. And I would say I would definitely have more in common with him. And I would uphold his cause more than I'd uphold Dennis O'Brien's cause to increase his wealth and fuck around with whatever he wants to do. And probably evict people from houses he owns and stuff like that. That's my case.
Okay, right, fair enough. Yeah. But I don't know. I think people should have the right to do with their own property
No,
what
I
they wish.
agree with you. Now, like, with private property, yeah, an individual private property, but when you own enough to buy countries.
What's wrong with that though? If you,
I have a problem with it.
Unless he
depends
came
on what you
across
do
it
with it,
unjustly. Unless he came across it unjustly. Do you
Well,
know?
in fairness, an awful lot of people
you would
gain their
say-
money because they're very lucky starting life with parents and
And that's
they're
just-
lucky and well, I'd see something like that. But when with the level of wealth that the likes of Jeff Bezos
There's
has,
jealousy there, a bit of jealousy.
not jealousy, no. I feel bad for the people who could be doing well.
I think there's an issue.
You know.
I suppose, yeah. I mean, I think
You
the
know,
whole
like
issue is
I'd say
that
for argument's sake, I'd see my government.
So when's the stopping point?
Enough money to build as many refugee centres all over the world as he needs.
he
to.
does, yeah.
You know, like, but he doesn't do it.
And that's his choice.
And, well, no, but you're just saying private property. I'm just thinking I'd see that as morally reprehensible. He does.
Okay.
Because I'd say if you took $1 billion bid off, he wouldn't know.
He wouldn't know it was a drop. I totally agree with you.
How many refugee
There's
centres
no
or
I'd
homeless
say he
hostels could you
wouldn't.
build?
There's no
with
I'd say
that?
he wouldn't.
No,
Exactly, Jerry,
Yeah,
yeah.
he wouldn't. But
Anyway,
interesting
it's
conversation.
nice discussion. Thanks very much. Now. It's nice to meet you.
And
And best of luck, anyway. Best of luck.
Take care. Have a good one, right?
So you think land should be shared, right? But if a gay man went over to Dubai, do you think he'd be welcome?
I disagree with that. I disagree with it. I don't think they...
I asked you a question. You don't have to disagree with it. I'm asking you a question.
What question? Repeat the question?
Would a gay man be welcome in Dubai?
Realistically, no. If they had enough money,
Exactly.
I just want to.
But we should share our land with these people. We should share our land with these people. You think so? You know how many people is in the world? You know how many people? And these countries, you know how many people are living in these countries? You expect us to share our little small island with them? You're taking the piss, man. 100% you're taking the piss. You're down here just to annoy people. You're down here to annoy people. There you are, man.
Sort of coming in,
I
and
just
then you're
can't
going
say
saying, "My gosh,
See how civil that was. And we both disagree with each other, but we're not annoyed at each other. You know?
That's what happens when you
He has every right to protest, I have every right to protest. And that was a simple discussion.
Right?
You are calling me names and stuff.
Oh, jeez, will you grow up, man? Will you?
I'm trying to stay.
Don't be a snowflake, man. Come on.
You a simple name.
Don't be a snowflake.
Well, like when it comes to snowflakes, what kind of a threat am I to use? Why are you consider me a threat?
But what are you here? You're only here to annoy the locals. The locals are down here.
That's a very fragile ego when people are doing that.
Fragile. They're very fragile yourself, mate.
I'm not very fragile.
Yeah, very fragile, yeah. Very sensitive.
Sorry?
Sensitive.
No,
Very sensitive, yeah.
I don't have any sympathy for him.
I fragile would have been here.
You're very sensitive.
Why would it be
Name calling. Will you grow the fuck up, man, will you?
I don't agree that people who pretend to be refugees should be.
Oh yeah.
You're an absolute joke, man. We should share our land, but they shouldn't share their land with us.
No, they should.
But they won't. They won't.
That's a shame.
You think we have the same rights going into their country?
I would hope we would.
If we
but I know
went
we
to seek asylum in their country, you think we'd have the same rights?
We saw Ireland.
Do you know
mass exodus.
do you know there's an island called an Albino Island? Do you ever hear of Albino Island? Do you ever hear of it? Where the Africans chase it, get the white men out because they chop them up, sell their body. Well, check it up. Check it up. Find out, man. I have all my facts. I don't come out with bullshit. Well, that's what's happening in Africa. Yeah, albino men getting fucking slaughtered for their body parts. 7,000 euros they're getting for their body parts.
That's true. We should lower ourselves to that level.
Find it out. Find it out. I only come here with facts.
Something else about Africa, they're dumping all the prisoners out of Africa, and where do they end up?
Which African countries are there?
It's a lot of African countries, yeah. IOM, yeah. Do you know the IOM? Yeah, right. Anyway, yeah, I know them.
I don't
Yeah,
really
right.
spend a lot
So you
of
don't
time
know.
in
You just
these
heard
trying to
it.
back
You tried to fact check me there, and then I mentioned IOM, and you didn't have a clue. So I'm ahead of you, yeah. And now you're saying sorry.
I'm
Okay,
ahead of
right.
you in this rabbit.
Yeah. Right, what's happening is they're dumping all the male prisoners out, and where do they end up?
Where?
Yeah, in Ireland. That's why they go to England, they go to France, but why do they end up in Ireland? Because this is the land of milk and honey. Yeah, they get better benefits here. So that's why they end up here. Yeah, and that's a fact.
I've loads of details on these men. These men are coming over here and they're minted from Saudi Arabia. Plenty of money, big massive cars, but they come over here seeking asylum. They can go anywhere in the world. They can go anywhere in the world.
Why would they do that for all the money in the world?
You tell me.
Exactly, you tell me.
Because they can live here for fucking free, man.
The land of milk and honey, I just told you.
Well, I grew up in this country, far from the fucking land of milk and honey. It's a shithole most of the time, the way the government develops.
It's not,
It's the way I
we're
just
one of the richest countries in the world per population, per
No,
capita.
that's leprechaun economics.
Yeah. Huh?
That's leprechaun economics is what that is. Do you feel like you're in the richest country in the world?
We are. We have a lot of
I
money.
don't.
We have a lot of money.
Then where's all the houses coming from?
Sorry?
Where's all these houses coming from?
Which houses?
The ones that are getting built, you see them everywhere. They're everywhere. Apartments going up, houses going up. Why since 2020 that's only at the starting? Why is it since 2020? That I have to fucking... Are you fucking deaf or something? Here?
Slightly hard of hearing than this here.
Fucking hell, man.
Well, it's kind of hard to hear when there's like sometimes there's 3 or 4 people talking. I'm trying to.
I'm fucking talking to you.
Like that.
You're not fucking listening. I'm talking straight directly to you.
Yeah, well,
You don't have to fucking listen to other people.
I can't hear what both of you are saying.
I don't
Can I
know.
ask you something? You know the way you're saying Ireland isn't the land of milk and honey and it's a shithole and it's all. Why would you then feel that we need more people to come? Why would you be welcoming refugees then to come?
That's a valid point.
Yeah, like why do you feel that we can take in more
Good to see you,
people?
John. Good, like the badge.
Compared to those countries,
I'm sure you've been on live before.
No, never. Never. What's live? What's that?
There's always one. I had
Question.
my interview with them, so I'll let you.
Straightforward question to you. Why are you saying that?
I've explained this like several times already. I've explained this several
You think he's only to get in here?
My name is Papa J. This is Corky. Now why that? Papa J. Why refugees welcome here?
Because I feel we're all one people and we should all share the planet's resources.
Right, okay. Now when you say refugees, who are you speaking about?
I'm speaking about people either like I'm migrants as well. I only have one plaque.
Specify.
Right? Economic migrants, people
It
who
is
are
fucking bullshit.
People who are fleeing war, persecution, any reason to move from one country to another, same as we do in Australia.
Okay, so you're agreeing to the government bringing in
I don't
30,000.
agree with this government an awful lot.
I don't. You say refugees welcome here. So there's 30,000 per year coming in from until 2030.
I've not seen the figures, but I'll take
That
it
is
to
the
your
figure,
word for it. I'll take it
right? Now, at this moment in time in this country,
Yes.
there's approximately 28,000 single males waiting to come in around the country.
Okay.
I can
100,000.
quote.
Even Leo said it himself.
I can quote. Athlone, 100,000. Ballina, Athlone, 1,000. Ballina, 1,000. Knock, 700. Here, God knows what. That's just three that I'm involved with and the court is involved with. These are all single, unvetted males coming right across Europe. Now, remember, just all the way from Syria, right across Europe, nobody's taking them, but they're coming in here. The reason they're coming in here is because there's loads of money here for them, number one. Number two, what are they, who are they, and what are they doing here? Can you answer that question?
Not
You're the one,
I don't
but
know
yet you're
every
the one,
single case.
excuse me,
I don't know every single case.
yet you're the one that's still saying refugees are still welcome here. So you're welcome in all these unvetted males who are
I
refugees.
prefer they were vetted, but
No, but you're still saying you're welcoming them.
yes.
You're not saying I'm welcoming vetted.
Yes.
What about the refugees, right? It states that you have to come first safe country you come to.
Yes,
I disagree with that policy.
Some of them are going through 5, 6 safe countries to get to Ireland because they're getting so much here compared to everywhere else.
Yeah.
And you agree with that?
To a certain extent, yes.
You do?
Not 100%, to a certain extent.
What extent? Out of 100%.
But I think we should be taking our fair share. 100%.
We have taken over our fair
I
share.
don't agree.
Have you
I don't
any?
agree.
So,
The likes of-
okay.
The likes of Turkey is taking in about 2 million.
What the size of Turkey?
You know what I mean?
We're the smallest country.
We're the smallest country in Europe.
Yeah.
Right? And we've taken
Well, I
it.
disagree.
To date, how many have we taken?
Luxembourg.
To date, how many have we taken? To date, how many refugees have we actually taken?
Well, I didn't look the figures up this morning.
Well, you're the one sitting here with that. You should be able to
Well,
back up
give
the
me the
statements.
give me the figures.
I'm asking the question. You should be able to back up the statements.
Yeah, can I ask you a question though?
Go
You've
for
asked
it.
me several. How many?
How many what?
How many refugees? The question is
Are we talking vetted or unvetted? Are we talking legal migrants or illegal
Well,
migrants?
let's go with legal. We'll follow that up.
Let's go with legal. Corky?
I know, exactly.
Oh my God, I wouldn't know that myself. Altogether, I know it's about 1.3
The
million.
head cut off you if you
1.3
question anything.
million.
Question anything over there.
In total.
Cut the head off it.
Okay.
1.3 million.
In total. Like, what,
I'm going to have to look that up, but
please do.
I don't think it's that high.
You're going to look a lot of things up. You're going to have a busy week.
Okay, number one, very simple and very straightforward to anybody that's here, right? Single males
Yeah.
coming into this country that we don't know who they are, what they are, unvetted, right?
5% of them.
What do you define as unvetted?
Unvetted. In other words, when they come to
Undocumented.
undocumented. When they come to port,
So they
they're
don't
not
have a
checked.
passport,
They're not
they-
checked. There's no
Right,
passport.
let's
There's
put
no
it
nothing.
If they leave
Background
Syria,
checks.
Yes.
and they have to fly to Belgium, they have to have their passport.
Yes.
They have their passport. They fly to London, they have their passport. Otherwise, they'll be listed. When they leave London, say, or Holland, they come to Ireland and all of a sudden there's no passport, there's no documents, there's no nothing. So they get off the plane, no one knows who they are.
Yeah.
That's unvetted. That's undocumented.
I don't think that's happening to the extent that you.
Oh, it is.
Oh, it is happening. Well, I tell you,
I might be wrong.
Well, we've done the research.
You might be wrong.
Unvetted males.
I don't know. Like,
We've done the research on it. Trust me, we've done the research on it. We're at this a long time.
Yeah. How long?
Right. How long are we doing this? I'm doing this probably about 10 years.
10 years. All right. That's a long time.
Trust me.
That's fair enough.
And
That's a long time.
Corky will tell you, we've been to an awful lot of camps around the country. And
how
we
they-
can see with our eyes open what's happening. Unfortunately, you are now at this moment in time, and I will quote me here, you're looking at Ireland through rose-colored spectacles, mate, in a big way. And my advice to you before you sit down anywhere with that sign will be to do your homework and have your back in it. Otherwise, put that sign in the ditch. Simple as that. I rest my case. I rest my case.
In Ireland is up 84%.
Can I just?
We're out in my valley, folks.
Like, do you not think I have a right to be here?
I didn't say you I didn't say you have no right. I said that has no right here.
Okay.
You have a right. You're a citizen of Ireland to do what you want. But that has no right to here if you can't back it up.
So
You're not backing it up.
Has no right to protest.
You're not backing it up. You're not backing your sign up. You're not backing that sign. You're not able to back it up.
So, do you think everybody here has all those facts and figures that you have to hand?
Well, I'd say that's a good percentage.
Good few.
Do you think they have all those facts
They're
and figures?
look, very
So,
simple.
like,
We're
should they not be here
very
because they're
simple.
not up the current issues and all the numbers and the data and stuff like
You must
that?
love
Do you
your
not think they should be here?
you must love your own voice, but I tell you, it's irritating me. What I'm saying to you, what I'm saying to you is
Of course it
that
is.
single males, we have nothing.
What's wrong with single males?
Right,
What's wrong with
right.
What if a single male was to go to Canada? Should they be turned away?
As long as he's vetted. If he comes into this country.
What do you mean by vetted?
Oh,
jeez, we have to explain it to you, undocumented.
If you don't know the difference, between vetted and unvetted, please do your homework.
Describe it to it. Like if you want to
You're asking me a
educate
question here, and I'm asking it right back at you. What is the difference between male and
question now in 2 seconds if you just let me look something up because I want to show an article that
I don't know. How long is this thing? I don't know.
Single males that are coming to they're coming from war countries.
Yeah.
But yet, only 5% are coming from war countries. And not even of those 5%, why are they leaving their wives and children in the war-torn country?
Yeah, well, you just said single, so if they're single, they're not married.
No, they're single here.
They're single here.
They're single
You
here.
said they're not single
here,
here.
but not back home.
It's not back home, no. The vast majority. 95%
don't know how that works.
war-torn countries.
Secondly, the government has turned around and said, oh, we're fingerprinting. Right? That's what they've said, and you've probably read that quote somewhere. Right. For them to fingerprint them and to find out who they are, what they are, and everything else, they have to go through Interpol to find that out. That takes anything from 9 months to a year before they can find out who X, Y, and Z is. In the meantime, they're in here, in our local villages and local towns, right, doing what they're doing, and you know what they're doing.
I don't know what they're doing.
Come on, read the papers, look at the media, look at social media.
I don't take my news from social media.
You're a lefty, so.
Sorry?
You're left wing, so.
I'm fairly left-wing. I consider myself left-wing.
A refugee in Cork prison last year.
Ex-peep before profit.
Oh, right, okay. That depends an awful lot.
That's it.
How many of them?
So all of them are doing it?
No, I said, how many of them? They caught one with 27.
Okay, two lads in Sligo last year. You know what happened. You don't know what happened. Two lads were killed in Sligo last year, right? With parts of their anatomy shoved down their throat. It was done by parts of their anatomy shoved down their throat, right? Done by a migrant.
You never heard of this?
Right?
Yeah, well, I can infer that now. Do you think I agree with that?
Secondly, I'm just giving you a point. That's secondly. Secondly, a certain girl out for a run. You know what happened to her.
Oh, I can't remember her name, but
yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, and that, what he done was
and the list goes on and on and on. And these are all
he's playing the field all right now.
People that came into this country that are causing this problem.
Yeah.
We have enough of our own problems.
30 more.
Something like that. Yeah. We have enough of our own problems with our own people that we can deal with ourselves because we know who they are in our own towns and villages. Right? We know their names, we know who they are, and we know the vagrants, we know the good ones and the bad ones. But when you suddenly have, i.e., Bundoran, Donegal, over the last year and a half, 1,200 coming into a village or a town, seaside town, where there's 1,800 inhabitants. Secondly, it's a seaside town, right? Tourism gone down to Swanee. Local infrastructure gone down to Swanee. Local families gone down.
I wouldn't agree with that.
Excuse
Excuse
me, I live there, I should know.
Yeah. My grandmother goes to fucking Bundoran almost every weekend, and she doesn't see the impact of fucking lack of tourism there.
Where does she go to in Bundoran? I live in Bundoran.
Yeah.
I live in Bundoran.
Yeah.
I know Bundoran like the back of my hand, and I see it every day and every night.
Anyone that's saying I'm not local, I shouldn't be here, and I live fucking 2 minutes or 5
I didn't say
No, I'm just saying all the other people,
you shouldn't be here. I never once said, that quote, I never once said you shouldn't be here. I said that sign shouldn't be
What
here.
area are you from yourself? The one in the
Far side
exact
of
town now.
London. Far side of London. I'm not going to give specific address
No,
because
I don't
of
know
the shit going on here now.
The general area.
Around Longwood.
Longwood, where's that?
Number 15.
Longwood is about 10 minutes that way. 7 or 8 minutes that way.
Have you got refugees there?
Sorry?
Have you got refugees, migrants?
Well, my family has a house in Dublin that they've let out to refugees.
Yeah. Your family?
Yes.
Have you got refugees living in
Yourself, no.
Would you have?
Well, it's the same as I wouldn't take an Irish homeless person to my house. I don't know them. I bought the house so as it.
How do you think the whole country feels? We don't know the migrants coming into our country.
Yeah, but you're not being asked to put them into your house.
No, we are.
You know what I mean? Like, you're just the same as you asked me what I put in your house.
They pay people. We are. They're paying people. We are. That's the problem. We are. Into the
community.
In our community, in our house, in our own area.
I'll just put it to you. I have no problem with migrants living next door or 2 doors over.
But not in your house.
Not in your house.
But not in your house.
The same with an Irish homeless person.
But not in your house. But not in your house.
Paying fucking rent, and I don't want to rent in the house.
Yeah, but we're not talking about run-of-the-mill migrants.
What we're saying here. What we're saying here.
These undocumented.
Can I just have a conversation with you? It's very hard to have free conversations.
What you're saying here.
Nationals living next door to you.
It's very hard to have free conversations at once. I'm having a conversation.
What you're saying here is, okay, if my house is here, it's okay for me to have migrants here, right? As long as it doesn't affect you, but you won't have them in your house.
I'll have them next door.
But you won't have them in your house.
In your house?
Case closed.
Why? Would you invite me into your house?
Case
Would I
closed.
invite you
Why?
into
Case closed, buddy. You just close your own
I
case.
wouldn't have an Irish person there either, though.
Why?
So what case does that
Why?
have? Because it's fucking my house. I don't want to fucking have another person living with me, having a fucking shower when I'm having a shower.
But you're still telling me I should have them in my house.
I'm not saying you should have them in your house.
Am I confused from here?
Yeah. Not Bundoran. This country's our home. It says here,
yeah,
right?
But here is see that there. That's right there. That's Ireland.
Yes.
That applies to everywhere. That grass is everywhere.
Does it apply to your house? Because I'm not saying I want refugees in your house.
That grass that you're sitting on right now is Irish grass, Irish soil. That applies to the full of area. Not just on one of the spot.
Okay.
Think about it.
So here's the thing.
Yes, sir.
Have I said at any point that I want refugees in your fucking house?
You said you want refugees welcome here.
Yes,
Here is everywhere. If you want to say refugees welcome, you're right down there. You're right down there. Welcome refugees welcome.
Here.
Yeah. But here in this case, and we're really going
your house.
We really are going to the Pacific.
Because I'm not trying to get any refugees into your house. Because I don't think to be welcome. First of all, I think to be a
You're
bit
100% correct. But Irish people have been in my house, and I put homeless in my house.
That's fair play to you.
But I will not put an undocumented person into my house that I don't know who they are.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Well, I wouldn't have.
I
don't even want to rent a room.
I have family, I have kids, I have grandkids. You honestly think that I want those people coming across Europe to my house?
I didn't say that.
You just did. Refugees welcome here. You're seeing
I don't know how you can infer that from my sign.
Look at.
Like you're
tell you what.
Words
Can I have that sign?
Get the boat.
Can I have that sign for 1
People have
second?
tried to take the sign
I'll give it back. I promise you, I will give it back to you.
No, just based
Word
on
of
what's
honor.
going around.
In front of everybody, I will give it back to you.
I don't really feel comfortable.
We're not going to run off of it.
I don't really feel
Please there, look.
I was actually going to pick it up and turn it around. Let you see it.
There, man.
Well, I can say it's double-sided.
No, let you see it in somebody else's hands, not your hands.
Where's your Antifa sign? Have you got that?
What if I had a sign here saying refugees not welcome here? What would you say to me?
I'd say you're entitled to protest.
Antifa
And I might disagree with you. And I probably wouldn't engage with you and huddle around 20 people around you.
Yeah, but you
and
come
say
here
and have
today.
3 or 4 people
You
talking
come
about
here
it.
today knowing that we'll all be here.
You knew that.
I say this to you.
I was
You hate to
hoping
rival
it could be
people up.
civil, and I'll stand
It is
one
civil.
side, you
But
stand
it is
the
civil.
other. I'll just stand on the margins.
It
let
is.
you wherever
I
you
use
want.
been civil. There's nothing uncivil about it.
No, you two have been civil. You two have been civil, and there are a couple other people who have been civil so far. But those other people, one of them snapped me sign, one of them pushed me over.
No, well, I
one
don't
of them
agree with
fucking
that.
hit me in the head with
I
me sign.
don't agree with that.
That's where you can be
I don't agree with
and all the migrants.
I don't agree with anybody pushing you.
Sorry?
I don't agree with anybody pushing
I don't
you.
agree with it either.
But I will.
You know.
I will
But,
push.
like, I was
I will
hoping we
push
could
you
have a
verbally.
civil
Missed
debate.
the
I will
action,
push
did I?
you verbally.
Sorry?
I will
no,
push
I
you
agree with that.
verbally.
Like, you're absolutely entitled.
And I have a constitutional right
Absolutely,
on Bunnock to do
100%
so.
100% you do. You have every right as well to have this protest here.
Have you
and
read?
I don't agree.
Just
I
got
don't
off.
disagree
Just
with
got
you.
off that little narrative for a minute. Have you ever read on Bunrock?
Sorry?
Have you ever read on Bunrock?
On Bunrock, like, what's
Okay,
that?
there's your answer, lads.
Okay, what's on Bunrock?
You don't know what on Bunrock is.
I don't speak Irish.
That's what he left.
I don't speak Irish.
You don't have to speak Irish.
What's your answer? I wish you well.
Yeah, fair enough. Have a good day, right?
That's a fucking enemy right there. These are
There you go.
You
Human
asked a
traffickers.
question about
Human trafficking.
what's the issue.
Here we
with
go. Right,
single
Tara says no. Tara
Yeah.
says no.
Do you want to have a read of that, Aaron?
What news is you're right handing me your phone? Or?
I want to see his reaction.
Now that was male migrants interviewed back in 2022.
Now, where did this come from? Who was the journalist involved?
Her name
Louise.
is Rosenberg.
Well, who does she work for?
She used to work for the Times.
Okay.
I don't know who she currently works for. I think she's
No, I
in
just
Kent.
because this is important to me. The way I read news
can
is,
look her up.
I know. The way I read news is, I try and look at who wrote it first, because I feel like I might be wasting my time if I'm reading. For argument's sake, if I was reading something written by Adolf Hitler, it might be a waste of time to see his point of view.
fair
Do you know what I mean? Now, I'm not saying she is.
She's interviewing genuine male migrants.
But like,
or
would she
asylum
be?
seekers.
Would she be right wing or left wing or centre, or is she unbiased, or does she have like a bone to pick with
I don't
somebody?
know, you can look her up later yourself. But there's the article there, and like, I mean, it worries me what's written in that article there.
So that's stuff from the people that have been interviewed around the time in school, is it?
Yeah, so she's obviously interviewing these people herself.
Yeah.
I'll forward it on to you if you want to have a read.
Sorry, do you mind if I read it? I will read it just so it's,
You can inform yourself.
This is where I have issue, because I had a male migrant come into my job about a year and a half ago. I buzzed him in the door, I allowed him in. He looked normal to me.
Yeah.
I have no issue with brown men.
Yeah.
Doesn't bother me.
Yeah, that's fair enough, yeah.
He was in the door 10 seconds
Yeah.
before he told me he was going to slit my throat.
Nobody should have to put up with that.
But
shit.
I'm having lefties then telling me that I'm some sort of... First of all, I'm a down merchant.
Yeah.
This man came into my job where I work, and I'm a down merchant, and I'm a scumbag and a
Well, I don't agree
far-right
with that. I
person.
don't agree with anyone starting to name call and call people this, that, and the other. I don't agree with it at all. 100%. I don't agree.
I have young daughters.
Yeah.
So stuff like that
Yeah.
and stuff like what happened to me in my job, that's what
Now,
concerns
just
me.
bear in mind now. I've said this. I don't know how many times. I'm not saying you don't have a right to be here and protest.
No, I know.
100%.
We all have a right
like,
to protest.
You have your
We've
views
all
and you
yeah.
have every right to express them.
Opinions are like
100%.
arseholes. We all
Everyone
have
has
them.
them, exactly.
Yeah.
Everyone has them, and so do I. This arsehole has an opinion
Yeah.
as well. You know, that's all I'm doing is I'm just standing here to say this is my views. You're standing over there saying that's your view, and that's fine. And I'm just
Well,
hoping
basically,
we can be
that
civil.
article describes all these men living in accommodation
Yeah.
together with other men,
Yeah.
and they're telling this journalist
Yeah.
that if sex isn't provided for them, they will go out and take what they want.
I don't agree with that one bit. I don't think that's right.
But you're agreeing with these men coming
No, I'm
in.
not.
We've got
Of course you
Two
are.
separate issues.
we've got office blocks where you've got 800-900 men being thrown in together.
Yeah.
They're animals, right? No, we're all animals. We've all got sexual needs. So they're going to go, if it's not provided, they're telling a journalist,
Yeah.
a female,
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
if it's not provided for them, they will go and take it.
Do you ever think, like, sometimes people get interviewed and they highlight all these sensational stories and they get blown out of promotion, Like you take one person that's after saying something like that, and you can rubber stamp everyone with the same.
This is two men living in one of those centres.
And I
telling the
based on what they've just said, I think that's disgraceful. I think it's fucking disgraceful.
But do you think that's only happening in one centre? This is happening all over the
here's
country.
the thing.
All over
should,
Europe.
for argument's sake, should some family that's trying to rear their kids and just look after themselves and find a fucking better life for their kids and all, their wife and kids, do you think they should suffer because of these bastards?
Yeah, no, they
do you know what I mean?
Right.
Because I'm not saying I welcome them people here.
We have to differentiate between who's a real fucking refugee and who's not.
Yeah, there's
and the
absolutely more
reason why we can't differentiate is because they're swanning across Europe. They're coming here because they know they're getting better money and better fucking services than the people who are living in this country. I know a man who had cancer, who couldn't get a medical card because he was self-employed. He was a taxi driver.
I was self-employed for all my
These people are coming in.
I know how you feel. I've been fighting for fucking my rights for years.
Medical cards.
Sorry?
How the fuck is that right?
Do you know any that was... Because I'll give you an example. There's a fella I know that was in direct provision for 10 years. He came from Ghana, right? And the stories he told me about that direct provision centre, I don't think anyone he told that story.
Was he fleeing in Ghana? War? Was he fleeing
No,
war
someone came
in
into his
Ghana?
village and cut his kid's hands off.
Right.
Yeah.
So surely anything has to be better than that. So
Yes.
the direct provision
But
centre that he was living in here
he told me
had to have been
this is
better
down
than
in
that.
Mosney, right? And he told me he would have felt better if he was in prison because at least then he would have known what crime he committed. That's the way he was treated. Horrible shit.
He didn't
Horrible.
seek safety in the first
Absolutely
country.
horrible. And I know him very well. Like he owns his own business now. He's doing very well for himself and he gives back to the community. Remember the tidy towns? He's the kind of person I'm standing here with this sign for. Not some fucker who's coming in raping women. I'm not standing up for them. I'm standing up for that guy.
The problem in areas like I'm from Tallaght. In areas like mine, we've got 5 of these centres.
Yeah. Now I'm originally
All
from
full of
Kildare
men.
myself, anyway.
All full of men.
Yeah.
Hundreds and hundreds of men.
Yeah. See,
I've got men coming down from Crooksling into my housing estate. I can't let my kids go anywhere without me making sure that I'm watching them like a fucking hawk.
Yeah. I don't want to tell you there now,
see,
because
Yeah,
when I
just shrug your
was a
shoulders.
kid growing up, my ma was very worried about me as well, getting into fucking trouble and having kids all over the neighbourhood, stabbing people and fucking taking drugs all over the place. Like, there was an awful lot of problems there, and that was well before migrants were coming into this.
But I go back and I reiterate what I just said a few minutes ago. Back when you were growing up in Clondalkin, right? Okay, I'm originally from Tallaght.
All right.
Right, so I know Clondalkin well. My daughter lives in, 2 daughters live in Clondalkin. My son lives in Clondalkin.
Yeah.
Right? When you were living in Clondalkin and coming up in Clondalkin, you knew your next door neighbour, you knew everybody around you. Most people around you knew who the drug dealers was and who the bad guys were and so on.
And now we don't.
They were all local lads.
And now we don't know anyone.
So you knew them.
Yeah.
And you knew to stay away from.
Story.
Now the problem is that we don't know who to stay away from. We don't know who they are because they're coming in bang left, right and centre. Tallaght, for instance, over this last year,
Different
correct me if I'm
traditions,
wrong
different
here,
ways, different
it's absolutely, totally destroyed by single males coming
I
in.
don't think Clondalkin's been destroyed. I wouldn't say that.
I said Tallaght. I
just
I'm after stating Tallaght. I didn't say Clondalkin.
Well, fair enough. I don't know much
Now,
about Tallaght.
if you want to go down, if you want to go down the road of Clondalkin,
Yeah.
I just
Lefty
driving down
friends.
through Clondalkin village and you're heading out towards Liffey Valley. On your right hand side there, it's packed full of single men at this moment in time. Check it out.
Are you on about that hotel around the Clondalkin Heart?
Check it out.
Right, no, I've delivered food to those people.
Right, okay.
I've delivered food to those people when I used to work for Clondalkin.
I'm talking about now, this last what, year, little less than a year.
Well, I haven't been back there in a long time.
Correct. So get your maths together, man.
No.
It's my attitude, my advice to you as an Irish person to another. I will call you an Irish person even though you don't know what a bunnock
Irish
means.
facilitator.
You're a facilitator.
You're fighting and losing
Maybe you're getting well
I know,
paid
yeah.
for NGOs. I don't know.
confused.
That's
Isn't
none of
that
my
right?
business.
I find
That's
anyone that you
none of
talk
my
to
business.
actually
But
get into a
what Freddie is
conversation
saying is
about
that right
it,
Yeah.
they
now,
haven't a
her
clue
own
what they
kids,
stand for.
she's
He
afraid
hasn't
of
a fucking
No,
them.
he
clue.
hasn't a breeze.
There were so many reports coming in of coloured or non-Irish or non-national coming along. going,
Barry O'Kelly is here though.
End of confused, sitting in amongst 30 people in a refuge. Welcome here, sign.
Town, in their own village and in their own country. Nobody in this country, no Irish person in this country should be
Letitia,
by a political agenda. And that's exactly what it is. It's people trafficking number one and it's money laundering number two. That is the bottom line of it. Genuinely. And I don't think that anybody should be put through that. You don't think it's money making racket?
No, I think
They're up to making $2 billion.
You think you're losing money taking?
Yeah, us as people are losing money 100%.
He had some sort of an accident. See the scar in his head.
Yeah, cancer, I think he said.
Millions of them.
I don't know who those people are.
That's one of them. This is going to be one of them.
Do you not think he's making money from selling?
Oh, mate. Listen, cheers, bro.
Like, do you think he's making money from immigration, or do you think he's making money from selling the business that he has?
What do you think?
I think he's making money from selling the business that he has.
You don't think he's going to make money out of the immigration, no?
Barry O'Kelly loves the Indian rickshaw drivers.
I think it's as simple as that.
What is he paying you?
Sorry?
And what is he paying you?
Okay, let me
do this for free, lad.
Let me just say something here, right?
He just likes
The
to
building in
antagonise people,
Bundoran
that's
last
what it
year
is.
sold for 700. Even before that, sorry.
No, I don't know much about
So, I'll let you know the facts here. 750.
Here's the thing.
Hang on,
I
let me
have an
finish.
agenda.
He only got off the mother's shit for the day.
It's bought for 750,000.
No, but he's telling me about Bundoran, which I know nothing about, and I'm supposed to take
Your granny does.
Yeah, but
This
like,
is
I don't know yet. I don't know your qualifications. I don't know.
Bayview Hotel, Bayview Guest House was bought last year, right? By Tom McInnes for 750,000 euros from Sean McGowan. Is the owner. I know both of these people.
I don't.
That Bayview B&B was turned into iPass, and in 1 year he made 1,200,000 euros, right, out of that building. So don't you once tell me that it's not money laundering.
You see, here's the thing. I can't dispute that because I don't know.
It's fact. It's out there on social. Pick up your phone.
No, but here's the thing. Should I look up every hospital in the country in order to look at this book? Because I don't think you have.
Well, I do.
I don't think you have.
Well, I have.
No, but have you looked up every single one? Because
Where's the giddy lad? You in there, giddy?
Exactly. So why should I know? Why should I know? No, but you see what I'm saying? Like, you're wanting me to be some kind of an immigration expert to voice my opinion.
I'll tell you what.
He is, not you. He is.
Well, I'd be willing to go and look up what he's just after saying. And I'd be
I can't look everything up.
I'd be confident
I can't look up everything.
what you said is
Everything before you go and stand for something.
You see, the unfortunate thing is, and this lady just said that I heard on my ear.
So did I, because there's 3 or 4 people trying to talk to me.
Well, I just heard that in my ears talking to you.
Yeah.
I couldn't stand here today, come all the way from Donegal to support Kill.
Yeah.
Right, if I didn't know and have the facts in my head,
Yeah.
and be able to put the argument, counter argument to you.
Yes.
I also stand here as an Irishman, proud patriot, 4th generation patriot.
Okay.
My grandfather was killed by Black and Tans, so I'm 4th generation. I have a grandson who's now 5th generation. Right? That's what it is to be an Irishman. That's what it is to have the facts and figures in your head. When you grow up, and when you harrow as much as I've ploughed, then you and I can have a civil conversation. In the meantime, as far as I'm concerned, refugees, unvetted, are not welcome on my side. Thank you, and have a good day.
What's the crack? All right.
And by the way, look it up, Bunrock. Have a read of it. It might just get your head going.
Are you part of the Welcome Brigade, obviously, yeah?
Sorry?
You part of the Welcome Brigade?
I don't know what you mean.
You're the one that's waving them all in. You know your blood in your hands. You know there's grape in your hands.
Don't see any.
Yeah, well, you're welcome the ones in that's doing it to the fucking people, aren't you?
Not really.
I'm not asking Murphy.
Exactly what I'm
You feel fucking sorry for your man that done that to her?
Who?
Your man did remain you for
Murphy.
it. The looks you use are fucking up this fucking country, the fucking lot of yous. Fucking her up.
That's your opinion, you're entitled to it. You're entitled to your opinion.
Of course we're entitled to our opinion, but who are you people to think that you're going to put this on fucking us?
Sorry?
Sacrifice people on the altar of mass migration?
I'm not sacrificing
You fucking
nobody.
are. Put that fucking thing down and start standing with your people.
Do you really think I'm doing that much damage here today?
Yes.
Really?
Yes, between you and others. Not you and others.
See how integration works.
Come on, good. And look, I appreciate the gesture, lad, but thanks.
It's getting off for the sausage and all.
Pig is a pig.
Do you know that integration right across Europe isn't working? Integration right across Europe is not working, so it won't work here.
It hasn't worked in
It has worked anywhere across Europe.
worked in one single country.
Well, it worked in America for the Irish.
Well,
It worked in Canada and Australia for the
that's
Irish.
completely different. That's completely different to what you
The
want here.
Irish got nothing free. In America,
Second day, they went over to America and got 3 squares a day for joining the army. So they were starved.
they worked. They built America. Otherwise, they have no housing, no accommodation, no food, no medical. They got nothing. They worked. About 100,000 died. Going over in coffin ships. I'm saying 100%. They were kept on Staten Island.
And I don't want to see them today.
They're coming into
I don't
this
want to
country.
see other people having to deal with it.
People are turned out today.
They're getting medical check. They're bringing in every disease into the country.
Well, it's not afraid of people going and
All right, you.
in Saudi Arabia or Bahrain or
It's
going
not
over
because
to
they're on
India for
medical
holiday.
check all the time.
650, what else? Start us money.
Leprosy is on the rise in Ireland, something we never had in Ireland.
To go to Uganda, you have to have 7 injections.
Sorry?
To go to Uganda and visit Uganda. Well, you meant to take the vaccinations, couldn't you?
Good safety for their own
I am a
children.
local.
Yeah. And why you counter protesting them? You
Because that's
happy?
what-
Yeah, from the
Are you
sausage,
happy
yeah.
with unvetted people coming in? You know, fuck all about. Well, then why are you holding this here?
We asked
No,
us,
no
that's
one's
not what
argument
that
against the
means.
refugees coming in if they're legal, but when they're illegal, that's where the problem is.
We asked him, would he bring
That's
them
where
into
the
his own
problem
house?
is.
He
So
said no.
anyone comes in and shows the documents,
He won't have them
and
in
they
your
can
own house.
prove that they didn't get out of prison or a mental institution, and come here and get a new fucking identity. There's no problem with that. But when you come in fucking illegally and you don't know nothing about them, you're putting everybody at risk.
I dispute that. I dispute that. I
Of course
don't
you
think
would,
it's
but again-
happening. I don't
but
think
again-
that's happening at the level you think it's happening.
Oh,
But
really?
that's just my opinion, though.
Really?
That's just my opinion.
Opinions.
This has happened a lot longer than fucking the last 4 years. In the last 4 years, when you decided to open the borders and bring everybody
Yeah,
in.
I remember working side by side with Poles and trying to learn their language because they barely spoke it. And I had no problem with it. They were some of the nicest people I ever met.
There's no problem with legal.
Yeah.
immigration coming in.
Well, I know a couple of Poles that weren't legal coming in, and I was happy to share my sandwiches and everything with them. Because they had fuck all. They hadn't.
You got to know them, didn't you?
Sorry?
You got to know them.
I didn't know their background.
No.
I didn't know the background.
If you were different.
For all I know, that Miko lad could have fucking killed 3 women in fucking Poland.
Doesn't
But
need
he was
pork,
civil to
he's
me.
Islamic.
He was civil to me.
So that was all right.
He was,
He
yeah.
was civil to
I-
you,
I-
so your
I
word
judge
went against
people-
everybody else.
I judge people on the actions I've seen them perform.
So he's eating your sandwiches during the day and possibly raping somebody during the
He
night.
might, I don't know that, but I didn't see any of it. Any of that
So
happen.
ignorance is bliss, is what you're saying.
No, that's not what
I
I'm
came
saying.
to this country 16 years ago because my
Yeah.
own country.
So you
was-
migrated?
No, I live in the north.
Yeah.
So it depends which way you want to play that card.
Well,
with me.
I know. I'd say you probably be careful what you say around here.
I don't need to
these
because
people
I've got
are-
Irish family.
you know.
So
These
I don't
people are
need
what?
to, But I was born.
Well,
across
I'm just
the
saying.
water.
Go on, these people are what? Go on,
I feel
these
quite
by who?
comfortable amongst my own. I've got family from Ireland, so
Yeah.
I'm entitled.
Are you absolutely
But what
welcome
I'm saying
in?
is I
You're
fled
absolutely
my
welcome in.
own country to live in the north of Ireland because my children were not safe. My daughter was
Yeah, you.
urinated on camera. It was a big thing in England.
And I think that's reprehensible.
By a Muslim man because we were the only white family that lived in the street. I went to a school, I was one of 3 English girls in a year at school that had white children because grooming gangs are so prolific. And now I feel like 20 years down the line I have to come out and I have to travel 6 hours it took me this morning to get from the north down here to spot people here because suddenly the invasion's coming here and we can't just sit and take it too long. And I've been to Africa and I've been in an African Ugandan prison and I've worked with African children and it's not a racial thing, it's not a race card, but it's a card now where we have to keep our own safe. And if they're illegal, they should not be here. If I went to another country as an illegal, I would be, well, if I get to the customs, they're going to turn me back round and I'm straight on a plane. They shouldn't be settling here for any reason. They should be put on a plane. If I go to America and I get to customs and they've said that I'm a threat or whatever, or you just don't want me there, they're going to turn me back round straight.
Moyvalley, folks.
I'm not even getting out the airport.
Whoever's only showing it.
And I don't agree with that. And I don't agree with that.
But
100% don't agree
because
with that.
I'm posed as a risk.
You got the new town crew down here as well.
That shouldn't be that. The people that shouldn't, and you shouldn't want them.
The gang from Dublin.
Yeah.
Darren,
You
it
know.
looks like you're getting a bit cold there, Darren.
I'm a bit cold.
Yeah. Nice fires in Dalystown.
Sorry?
Nice warm fire in Dalystown.
I don't live in Racore or Dalystown.
Just
Like, is this some kind of a thing you're going to get a gang of people come out of your house or something?
That's what happens when you turn up here.
Why do you think, like, oh, I'm going to tell him where he lives?
There's a fool in every village.
That's what the place looks like in anyway. Nice fancy hotel.
Hello. Are you down?
Oh, I am, yeah.
I follow you online at times. You're hard to find at times.
I'm sure you're from Newtown, isn't it?
Newtown.
Yeah. I've seen your banner up there now.
Yeah. That's
top
all
there.
Stupid here. So, you're not, I was saying, are you Paul Nolan? No, that's another guy. Are you connected with him?
No.
Not really, no. I thought he was you. It's hard, because there's another guy. I thought he was mousy. Sometimes there's somebody introduce people, he talks to people. No, nothing to do with you, okay.
No.
It's funny, it was great. Such a breath of fresh air, you know. But you're not on Twitter. You are
On YouTube and TikTok.
TikTok. I'm not on TikTok, so you have enough flipping apps.
Yeah.
But, gosh, I do. But anyway, it's great.
Early March in there. The clue. That's the hotel, folks, there. Oh, they'll be back in there.
Just please, after what we saw in Newtown, I was always indifferent to police. Now I just look at them with absolute disdain.
I know.
Guardians of the peace.
Yeah, Peggy's are travelling all the way down.
What?
You take as long to get down here?
About 2 hours.
2 hours, yeah. Yeah, play this.
Well, we don't go to enough of them. I said this year now I'm going to try and get to more. I know you were in town, weren't you, in Hampton?
Yeah.
I mean, there's so many places to go to now. Some of our lot went to Knock, but you weren't in Knock, no?
No.
That's a long way to go. They were there last week or whatever.
No, I wasn't in Knock last week. No.
There's too many of them to be going to.
I know. They're everywhere.
What motivates you? What keeps you going?
Just wanted to do it. My dad died there 2 years ago. And so ever since then, which is real grateful. I know my dad be up for this.
Would he?
Yeah, because he was really into the Irish music and especially the rebel music.
Really?
Yeah.
There's something in me as well. Actually about 30 years ago I was in, remember Wexford Inn? Is it still there? That was a great music pub in Campbell Street or somewhere like that. But I went in there and Wolf Tones were playing. Oh, it was fantastic. But this crowd starts singing, up the IRA, and I got an awful fright because I thought, am I in a room full of IRA people?
All the IRA heads.
But that means something, all that.
Yeah.
And what our parents experienced.
That's it, yeah.
1916 and all those guys who died for their country.
That's it. We've always been oppressed. That's the problem with this country. So it's time for it to change.
I know. But it's hard to keep going at times, isn't it? You just get fed up and say, what the fuck are we up against? The chances of us.
It seems to be always the same faces as well, isn't it? Like the protests.
But the 1916, the heroes and all that, I thought that, I considered they were all heroes, And then I came up to Dublin to work and my aunt said, we thought they were idiots. They thought they were stupid. Anyway, so we're like the same thing back then. The rebels were in the minority. We are in the minority. That's nothing new.
Yeah.
So get some consolation with that. Who's that really?
I don't know where he came
I
from.
wouldn't even look at it. Wouldn't give me a
I know. See you later, yeah.
I have. In the first 5 minutes, now it's kind of settling down now.
What I'm saying is
it's not too far. Where are you
I've
from?
made several points to you, and you keep
Take
saying,
care, lady, there.
I don't agree with that. I don't agree with. I'm not really seeing what it is that you do agree with.
I think we're intolerant. Wait to see what's fucking coming.
If you've seen the things that I've had to see,
I've seen horrible shit too. Do you know what I mean?
About your friend from Ghana, I've been in a Ugandan prison. Like I said, men, women, and children are housed together in Ugandan prisons.
And I don't agree with that. But I have no control of it. I'm not going to fly to fucking Uganda to have a protest about that. Do you know what I mean? You kind of have to pick your lane.
Yeah,
do you know
but
what I mean?
You're talking about prisons and these men coming over here.
I'm not talking about people going over from prisons and stuff like that.
Prisons
like I prefer if people were coming into the country as well as yous. But here's the thing:
If there's such a fucking backlog, it takes 9 months to vet people. I'd be more having a problem with why the fuck does it take that long to vet people? Why can't we speed that system up? Or should we just leave people sitting in it? Like, for argument's sake, if I went over to America because I wanted a better life for me and the missus, I wouldn't like to sit in a fucking centre. I wouldn't like to sit in a centre for 9 months while someone checked if I committed a crime.
That. If you want to go to America with your missus, you're not just going to go then and be put in a centre. You're going to take a legal path. They're not taking a legal path.
Well, I know people who have illegally immigrated to America.
Illegally?
Illegally, yeah, and have been kicked out of America. Sorry?
Turn them back. You should be turned back.
No, I'm talking about an Irish lad who was illegally immigrating in there. I'd say I have no problem with that man doing that.
Country, you should be turned back. There's no double standards. There's no double. I mean, you're talking to a lady before, and you said like, or a fella, and you said you had more in common with the Ukrainians than.
I said no. I was very
exactly
you.
You.
I have more in common with a Ukrainian factory worker than I would with Dennis O'Brien, an Irishman. That was the point I was making.
Yeah.
Because he's a fucking millionaire.
What about you have more in common with your Irish neighbour that maybe made homeless on a train working free than the Ukrainian? Then where
Here's the thing. I worked for about 2 or 3 years handing out soup and sandwiches to the homeless. Do you know what I mean? Like, so I do
profile
care.
page.
I do care.
It is.
And I don't
Look at this.
This is the fella that's talking. This is his profile page.
This is his
standing
page.
outside someone's house for them getting evicted because your man wanted to sell the house.
I'm after fucking
Do you know what I mean? I've been on
Darren's
Look at him, but it's gone. This is him. This is him now. He's
you know what I mean?
peace.
With an autistic child. I stood up for them.
Look at this.
I'm doing the same thing here.
He's definitely paid to be here.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Paid agitator. There's the proof.
How much do you think? Like,
Revolution
compared to how many
way
people are immigrating illegally? See, I would disagree.
That's him, folks.
I think it's a small.
Yeah, cheers, bro.
Well, most people here think it's a large.
20 minutes up the road from where
That's
I
it,
live.
Boots.
The last 4 days, 20 minutes up the road from where I live, there's been 2 bomb factories discovered. And the media, the PSNF, the town, and he said, this is Islamic, this is part of an Islamic group, and a bomb making factory. That's 20 minutes from where my No, I'm not. You know, like.
He used to say that about churches for Irish terrorists. He used to say that about the IRA. They're hiding all their guns in the fucking schools and churches. Like, I just find it funny because there's so many things that we have in common with what we experienced in the last 50 years. No, but I'm saying there's so many things in common with it. Do you not think there's an awful lot of fucking parallel lines you can draw?
But that's the only way to have to go.
They were fighting for the country, and this is coming from an English girl.
Sorry?
The IRA were fighting for the country.
Look.
And this is coming from, like, you know, like, and I would stand very much for that cause. Ireland was Irish, we had no right to be here, or in the north. I say exactly the same thing at the north. Do you know what I mean? And now I'm saying we had no right to be here.
I don't know, I disagree with you.
And their
I think
views
everyone
are
has a
far
right to
worse.
seek a better life for their family.
And their views are far worse than ours ever were.
Well, it's a better life, all right, when they're coming over here raping our kids. It's a
Well, I
better
haven't
life,
seen that.
you know what I'm saying? Well, I've seen it.
Did you not step in and stop it?
Well, I didn't
When
see
you
it.
see, when you seen it, oh, so you didn't see it.
I seen it on the phone.
Fair enough.
So I wasn't there.
I don't know, that could be, I don't know, because I'm just getting, I seen it on the phone from someone I don't know your name. So I'm not going to take that as evidence. Do you know what I mean?
But it's very hard
No.
not to. Do you know what I mean?
There, Murphy, have you seen that? Have you seen it one second? Look.
Oh yeah, seen that, yeah.
That's him.
Yeah, got his profile, yeah.
Look at this. Like some of the Marxists.
Talking to me about the
The
fucking
Marxist
IRA.
This is the his profile.
You know, so you're on that. You're on the ball, yeah. That's him. And yet, remember we
Is
were
it
asking
in
him questions?
Is it
He's
in
not
black?
part of anything.
Yeah, denying everything.
Look at
wearing
this.
a wig.
Look at this shit.
Fucking trans flag and all, the bleeding.
That's him.
Give me grits. Off the fucking wall, right?
Yeah, I get it off from D before I leave. So what's the story with your Facebook page?
Sorry?
Your Facebook page.
I haven't been on it in about 10 years. The only reason I deleted it is there's a couple of pictures on I didn't mean to save. I'm not really a big social media person.
You stuck up a load of pictures.
Sorry?
You stuck up loads of pictures, so you must be a social media. Of all your protests you've been going to.
That was years ago, lad.
The revolution, is it?
Do you never have a wild youth at all, no?
I was wild as fuck, man.
As it seems.
But never turn against my own people.
I don't think I'm doing it either. I don't think I'm doing it.
Oh yeah. But when's the stopping point?
Sorry?
When's the stopping point?
I don't know.
I think there should be a stopping point. I think there should be a stopping point.
It's your view, like, I'm not disagreeing with you.
It's only a tiny little island.
Sorry?
It's only a tiny little island. We can't fit them all in here.
Well, I don't think the entire
pushes all out.
of the Arab world's going to come here. Like, do you know what I mean?
You know they're preaching on the streets as well.
Who?
These Islamic people.
Who's these?
But three Islamic people. Three Islamic people.
Three people are doing it.
Yeah, they were outside the GPO
That's what we should do.
preaching their crap.
You know? Like, here's the thing. I think an awful lot of priests in this country are preaching a load of fucking bollocks as well. I don't agree that. I don't agree in any religious views myself. I don't either. But
they should be preaching that crap on our streets.
Their own religious views and preach them if they want. I disagree with Islam, but I don't think Muslims should be persecuted for their views. You know?
Persecuted.
Should be standing there with Enoch Park.
Hello, Mousy.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't have this Marxist fucker on. Wouldn't even have him on. Antifa. That's what you are, innit?
It was for years, but not anymore.
Yeah, I know. You were for
I
years.
asked you earlier.
And
I asked you earlier. You said you're nothing. No. You said
seem to have a problem with
Seen
fences,
Facebook
lads.
page.
You really need to
Seen
start
Facebook
running
page.
said that you weren't part of any
Revolution,
group.
yeah. People
Anymore,
before
I
brother.
said.
No. You're
I
adding
said
words to
were.
You're
I
adding
didn't
words
say
to
are.
I asked you specifically, and you
In the
made out
UK, you
that
wouldn't
you're
even
not
get
part
away
of
with this. You'd be in
anything.
cuffs and getting taken away.
Sorry?
In the UK, you'd be getting cuffs and taken away.
I don't live in the UK.
Yeah, well, they should have the exact same thing for fucking Antifa because we get marked.
How you call it?
Do you think you should be locked up either?
No, because
exactly, because nobody should be locked up for a peaceful
You're
protest.
gathering information
Nobody
on
should be
us.
locked up for a peaceful
That's what you're doing.
protest. Nobody, no matter what their views are.
What do you mean? Where's peaceful?
What?
Where's peaceful with Yola?
Have
knocking down
I done that? That's not peaceful.
I'm not saying that you.
No, exactly. No, but you're saying my law. Who's
Yeah,
my
your
law?
law, Antifa.
I'm not with Antifa anymore.
You're not with them anymore.
Exactly.
Yeah.
As I've tried to explain to him several times.
You made out at the start that you weren't with anyone.
I'll show you down the
any
place,
time
yeah.
of your life. That
Never
you
said
were
that.
here. You did.
You must be getting sick, yeah, man. And anyway. Just the crowd that's here anyway. Susan's still cooking over there. I couldn't even eat the food. Here's my sausage and bacon. Sorry, Susan. Looks like a good few people have left. More sausages.
Yeah.
Non-stop cooking.
Yeah. And there's a load of money left there in a cup. I'm going to give it for the organisers about 80 quid after being left.
Fair play to you.
Isn't that lovely?
It's lovely, yeah.
When are you going back? Are you going back soon?
I'm going back in about, what are we on, 2 hours here?
You'll be there that long.
Yeah.
You're nearly going up for lunch.
I'm really going for lunch, yeah, into the hotel, will he? Let me in, will he?
Yeah, why not? Very fancy up there. 5-star it is. It's lovely.
Cheers, 420. Is it? Yeah, I see it.
It's
Yeah,
lovely.
it looks nice.
Huh?
Huh?
Lovely. Went up for the toilet.
Oh, did you?
Waiting on in there today.
Did they let you in and all, did he?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
of course. Yeah, they let me in.
That's
She's
all right,
was
yeah.
bursting. Oh yeah, they let me in.
Sorry, fair play to them.
And then I went into the stone house and I took a photograph and a fella said it's private property. He was there. I think he's there for the wedding. He said,
I have to get in with the glasses.
Huh?
I have to get in with the glasses. See the camera on the glasses.
Oh,
So I
really?
just had to press that, and then obviously it starts recording. Yeah.
Ah,
So
nice
nobody can see. Yeah, yeah. Now, Shaman, where did he get the AK-47 sold? Oh, you found his profile, did you, Native? Yeah.
No, Derek.
A story.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So, does that mean like...
Oh, no, I know. She's saying I want to marry him.
I don't either. Just because you have a different viewpoint to me doesn't mean I'm supporting the government. I fucking hate this government. I hate Fianna Fáil, the Greens, and fucking Fine Gael. I hate them with a fucking passion.
Who do you vote for?
Look,
Who did you vote for?
First, who did you vote for?
The
I'll do a
Patriots.
quid pro
The
quo.
Patriots.
I'll do a quid pro quo.
The
One question for
Patriots.
one question.
Patriots.
Right, I didn't vote for them. I didn't even give them
Of course,
a
'cause
preference.
you're not a
I didn't give them a
patriot.
preference.
I know that.
Fair enough. Right.
Tell me something I don't know. Now, who did you vote for?
I put number one Sinn Féin. I was disgusted.
Sharia Féin.
I was
Okay,
disgusted
Sharia
to
Féin.
do it.
Yeah, 420. It's nice meeting you
It
today.
was a choice between a bucket of piss and a bucket
What's
of
the
nails.
objective for Sinn Féin?
Sorry?
What's the pro? What's the objective?
There's Boots
Well, I
watching
just
it.
consider them slightly more left than these.
Where's Boots?
No, but what's their thing?
I didn't
There's
like
Boots.
them. Here's the thing. Just
What's
because
the-
I voted for them,
It's
do you
in there in
think
the
I
comments
support
there.
You don't
everything
know
they
the
say?
policy that people you're voting for.
Well, are they any better than Fine Gael?
Shall I tell you,
Here's the thing.
Shall
Here's the
I
thing.
tell
Here's
you?
the thing.
Brit side, very good. Thumbs up for that.
I'm going to explain
The
something to
third
you.
world in. Thumbs down. We don't want the third world here, man.
Here's the thing.
Yeah, free the
Right.
6 countries. Never mind about free in Palestine. Free the 6 countries in the north
Well,
first.
see, that's the thing I hated them on.
There you go.
That's the thing I hated them on.
Right.
That's why I felt sick voting for them. Right?
Yeah, 'cause they're gonna
But
take
just
that away from
because,
us.
here's the thing. Say over in America, if there's everyone who fucking voted for Donald Trump,
Like myself, yeah.
like Donald Trump,
Trump,
or does everyone who voted
Trump.
Kamala Harris like Kamala Harris? No. You have the choice between a fucking shit fucking government and a shit fucking opposition.
Or you
and
have
I
an
chose the shit
alternative.
fucking
You vote for the
opposition.
Patriots.
No, I voted for people that are fucking
That's a
less
question.
sick.
What's your
voting.
stance on Islam?
Show the error.
I'm against it.
You're against the fair play
Yes,
to you, yeah?
but I don't fucking punish Muslims for their views.
No, don't punish them, no.
Same as Catholics. I think I have an awful problem with the Catholic religion. I have an awful problem with Islam. I have an awful problem with loads of religions.
See what you're saying here, right? Refugees, right? We're saying migrants, refugees. So you're saying refugees and migrants are two different things. Yeah? So,
Well, they're
yeah.
linked. But
No,
yeah.
refugees are the ones that come in with documents.
Okay.
And you're saying that you're welcoming them in. We are welcoming them in.
Well, just for
But
argument's
migrants-
sake,
That's
say
why I told you the
someone's house
standards.
got blown up in the middle of the night, right?
The who?
And they
Sorry?
say someone's house gets blown up in the middle of the night in Syria, and they have to flee. Where was their passport? In the fucking bedroom locker or something? Like, you have to be practical at some stage.
And whereas people like you, if you're
But
so
as I
concerned
said to you
about it,
before,
why didn't you just go there?
they're not going from Syria to Ireland.
But
They're going from Syria to France.
Ireland.
Sorry?
You'll fight it on Ireland. On Irish soil, you'll fight it. But you
How am
don't
I
go
going
over
to
there and
fight
help them.
Syria?
Who said that? I didn't say go over and fight. I said go over and help them.
What?
And protest there.
Yes, go over there. Stop
Here's the thing.
shitting
I've
on
Because
done
you
my
over here,
fucking
man.
bit
And do you know
for-
why you wouldn't?
Then why are you out
Because
here?
live.
You've done your bit.
And
I've
that's a
done
fact.
my bit for Irish homeless and
for
fucking
Palestinian
non-Irish
protests.
homeless.
Irish homeless. What have you done for Irish homeless?
I worked for 2 years at a soup stall. 2
Right.
years.
Okay.
Until I moved house and there's no soup
Is
stalls
that over
here.
at the GPO?
Sorry?
At the
No,
GPO?
in Kildare.
In Clondalkin?
Yeah.
I'm in Clondalkin.
Are you?
Yeah.
Do you remember the soup stall outside Malloy's?
The sister.
It's
done it,
gone
yeah.
now, but it was there for a
Yeah,
long
my
time.
sister done it.
No, but I thought Francis Timmins organised it.
Yeah, Francis Timmins. My
Yeah.
sister
Now
was
he's
there.
a prick now, but
Yeah, I know he
anyway,
is.
but-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he's trying to change.
I know he's
St.
a
Patrick's
horrible
Day.
prick. I was the one that had to ring him to kick him out of a housing action committee. Right? I fucking hate the bastard, right? But I worked at that soup stall because I wanted to help out fucking homeless people.
Oh, he's definitely got lots of problems
for
for 20.
I didn't want to see people hungry.
Right, so
I
you're
wanted
up
to
in
help them.
Clondalkin, you're right.
Sorry?
You're in Clondalkin now.
Not anymore, no. I moved out here.
Right.
No, but I've been back and forth between Meath and Clondalkin.
Right, so Clondalkin is a fairly alright spot, like, you know what I mean, comparison to the city centre. But we've got
comparison, yeah,
15,000 homeless in this country, right? And you're saying that you helped the homeless, but now you want to help
No, I didn't.
over
I done my bit.
100,000 people coming in here undocumented.
Yeah.
We don't know
And I
who
want
they
to
are.
help them too.
Yeah, no, hold on, we don't know who they are. We have our own crimes here, we have our own drug problems here, and we're going to get more heinous crimes here. Worse than you ever saw before. No, have we got a ghetto here? No, have we got ghettos here?
Sorry?
Have we got a ghetto here?
At the minute, there's one
No,
I
have
know
we
of at the minute.
no, honestly, have we got a ghetto here in Ireland?
What do you mean? Just explain it and I'll answer the question.
Like America have ghettos. South America have
I
ghettos.
would say fucking the likes of Darndale and Oliver
No,
Bond
they're
are
not.
fucking
They're not ghettos. Well,
I
you
would
don't-
consider
you haven't
them
seen life
ghettos.
that much, mate.
I would consider
You're
them
not seeing
ghettos.
life because they're not ghettos.
Nicest people you ever meet.
I tell you, when I was fucking working years ago for, I'm not going to name the fucking company now, but
Salt of the earth.
I
That's what you're talking about
refused
there.
to go into places like Darndale and Oliver Bond because I was terrified my van would be getting robbed. And they were Irish lads.
You
know
think
what I
that
mean?
you call that a ghetto?
I consider that a ghetto. Yeah.
No, a ghetto is when you walk into a place that you'll actually be
Yeah,
taken at
exactly.
gunpoint and blown away. Yeah, that's a ghetto.
Yeah, in fucking
because
Darndale,
they
that-
wanted
I'd
to
be
ring
afraid
off
of
your
that
finger
happening in
or
Darndale.
they'll bite your fingers off it. But no, it wouldn't happen in Darndale and it wouldn't happen in any other.
You don't think anyone's going to get shot or stabbed
not
right
for-
in
not for
Darndale
what-
or
no.
Oliver Bond?
No, not
criticising Darndale.
And then the other thing is the great.
I'm not criticising some of the loveliest people in fucking Ireland.
You're shitting all over them.
Some of the loveliest people in fucking Ireland.
But that's not what you were saying there
The
a minute
salt
ago.
of the earth
Yeah,
is
saying
in
the
these
fucking area's
places.
a shithole.
Can I ask you a question?
Man, you're not. Have you ever been in it? That
Yeah.
protest out there in
In
Cork?
Darndale. And you don't think it's a shithole?
Oh my God.
Where'd you get the AK-47?
What?
The
I
AK-47.
was over in Prague. We went to a shooting range.
Just asking you a question.
I know, yeah.
So last year were you up in the community centre in Bonoak with people for profit? When all the gangs of lads
I
came
ain't
up?
paid for profit anymore.
Right.
And as he's probably going to bring, oh, you didn't say that. But I'm not in pig for profit anymore. I was for years, but not anymore.
What drove you to that?
Pedos
What?
before
What brought you
profit.
to that? If you don't mind me
Well,
asking.
genuinely, an awful lot of it was like the anti-war movement when Iraq was being bombed and all that kind of
You know
stuff.
they lived out the back
And
of the water charges, don't you?
Sorry?
They lived out the back of the water charges, you know that, don't you?
They what?
They
lived
lived.
off the back of the water
Well,
charges.
I see. Here's the thing. I was one of the founder members of Kildare Beer Watch. I remember this very well. And I was
Hughes
in
Valley,
this
Air
podcast at
Valley.
the same time, and I was trying to fight back against them, saying you're not going to fucking try and take this over, because that's what they do. I don't like people for profit anymore. They're a bunch of fucking astroturfers.
So no,
Like I
people
recognise
for-
that.
oh, hold on.
They're fucking they're a bunch of
people
fucking
for profit.
arseholes.
The fucking sod them.
That's why I'm not with them anymore.
Yes, I agree with
But
you.
you're
there.
saying you're linked to them.
You're
But I'm
linked.
fucking
We
not
find
with them
you
anymore. I
out.
can't
We
stand them.
find you out online.
I don't give a fuck.
You're linked to everybody. Everybody.
I'm scared.
Yeah, we do our research. We don't just
But
come
you
here
are linked
and,
to everybody.
Huh?
You are linked to fucking everybody as well.
Who? Like who?
You.
Who?
Yeah.
What?
The who?
Look at the top one and look at the bottom one. There's the difference.
Okay.
The top one, no problem. See the bottom one? That's what
I
you're
don't
welcoming
think
in.
you're going to change my mind with
Well,
a
you
meme.
want to change your
I
fucking
don't
mind
think
because
you're
that's
going
what's
to change my
coming
mind with a
fucking
meme,
in.
lad.
Yeah.
Like, I
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
get my
remember
news
that,
from
John,
memes. Do you know what I mean?
There you go.
And trust me, you haven't done much travelling then because I tell you, there's
Oh,
no
I have,
ghettos.
I
There's no
have,
ghettos
I
there.
have.
There's no ghettos in Ireland.
Ghettos in Ireland. See the tent city.
I
That
did,
gets
yeah.
upgraded.
I
That'll
also
be a
seen it
ghetto.
getting set
That
fire
will
to.
be a
I
ghetto.
also seen it get set fire to.
Well, good. Good. Fucking
Yeah, I
great.
disagreed with that being
on a
set
second.
Of
fire
course you disagreed with it. But if they weren't brought in by people like you, it wouldn't have happened.
How did I bring
You just
anybody
had
in?
the same something
How did
there.
I bring
You're
anybody in?
facilitating
So
by
you
doing
really
that.
think because I stood out here with this sign today,
That's
that
facilitating.
there's
You're advocating for them.
thousands of
You're
asylum seekers
advocating
coming
for
into
them.
the country?
You're
Yes,
advocating.
I am advocating for
Well
them.
then, you're part
And
of the
you
problem.
are not.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
just
You're part of the problem.
Exactly.
Hold on.
100%.
You're part.
100%.
How can you sit there with a refugee's welcome sign and say, I don't want them in here?
I didn't say
It
that.
defies the whole
I
fucking
didn't
thing what
say
you're
that.
sitting there for.
You said you're bringing them in.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
I'm
you
saying
are.
I didn't bring
You're
anybody
advocating
into
for
the
them.
country.
What does that tell you? He's just after
Yeah,
telling you.
I'm saying I feel that refugees should
I
be welcomed
want
here.
more refugees here. That's
Yes.
what it says.
Yes.
Economic migrants.
Yes.
What about them?
Yes.
Yeah.
I know an awful lot of economic migrants that left Ireland to fucking get a better life for themselves. An awful lot of them.
And what was the
Really,
difference?
man, like, come
What's
on.
the difference?
Yeah.
What was the
Just
difference?
stand with your Irish bit.
What about all the Irish going to Australia and Canada? They're economic
We had
migrants.
You all went over with a fucking
We had
skill.
documents.
And anyone who had no papers
And a
got sent
passport.
back.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah,
Yeah, got
like
sent
my
back.
fucking uncle who got
The
sent back
legal
for
way.
illegal
I'd say your uncle got sent back, and that's what you hold a grudge on that.
No.
If you had done it
I'm
legally,
just
you'd be
saying
still
this is
there.
a fucking point I'm making.
Darren Corrigan.
How are we doing?
Yes, we know all about it.
Corrigan,
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
He told
this
us,
so, like, what
half
is-
an hour
can I
ago,
just
he
ask-
doesn't belong to
Can I
any
ask
group at
just-
all.
No, no.
And then we looked
I know what you're going to say, right?
What do you hope to gain from saying I know who you are, I know where you live, I know your name?
Because
What
you
what are
lied at the
trying to
start,
do there?
because you
Like,
Because
lied.
NGOs are known for sort of shit. So if it
Yeah.
comes from your end,
Does it
Agitators.
say
You
anywhere
know who
on
you
there
are.
what you found that I'm
Agitator,
an
agitator,
NGO?
agitator.
huh?
Does it say anywhere on there
there and I'm on an NGO.
There you go. You might be working with the government, but you don't have to work with it.
All right, lads. We can't fight Insanity, yeah. This is our fuel truck. The tea bags and the water and the milk. Was he down Waterford, yeah? That's quite bad.
And went up, and it was all to point that finger and say, oh look, the protesters were wrong again. You're winding the people up the fuck, is there? You're spreading misinformation to get people out. And when people come out here, you shame them back into the fucking house. That's what you do. You shame them, you call them racist criminals and everything fucking else. You're shaming the people. Stand with the fucking people. Stand with them. Go up and stand fucking with them. And you don't see how refugees welcome when they come with their paperwork. You'll have none of this. None of it. So stand with your fucking people, not against them. Stop being internalised racist against your own fucking people.
I'm not racist against
You're internalised.
I'm not fucking
You're internalised, which means you're racist against Irish fucking people and you're an Irish man.
Racist against Irish people.
Well, look at fucking this.
Why would he be going out with an Irish girl if it was racist against Irish people?
Well, why are you standing up here? Why are you up here against all these people? Are you against all these? Are you against all of these protesters here?
I'm after asking you a question.
I'm asking you a question. Are you against all these protesters here?
If I answer
well, then
that,
you
if
are
I answer
internalised.
that, will you answer my question?
Yeah, go ahead.
Right, do you promise?
Yeah, go ahead.
Right.
I swear to God.
I am not racist
Pinky.
against anybody here. I disagree with the people here, and that's why I'm having a counter protest. Right?
So you're anti-Irish?
Are you happy with that I've answered your question?
Not a fuck at all because
you're
contradicting yourself.
No, hang on. Right. My question is, what are you trying to achieve by saying this is your name, this is your address, and trying to?
We don't want you here to verify who you are.
No, but what are you trying to achieve by telling me that?
We're allowed to verify who you are.
You know you're local, so they're saying you're not afraid to go back to your own house. So you're up here against the people.
Yeah. But I think
nobody wants to see you get harmed. Nobody wants to put their hands on you or harm you. Anyway, you call it that.
Who has?
Who has?
Where is he?
It's on live. We're on live. We can't do
he's
that.
around here somewhere. Some fucking
We can't make any threats. We're on live. So stop implying that we are making
push the chair over.
Did he hit you?
Didn't you get up? Stop making you.
Did he physically hit you?
He hit me with this.
That's going against what the people are standing here for.
Today.
But nobody
So it's
wants
okay then for him to hit
nobody
you.
wants you harmed in any way.
Well, there is a couple of people around here that do.
but-
I'm
but-
not saying you are. I'm not saying you are.
Well,
But there is a couple of people. And the first
Why not
5
leave-
minutes
why not
when I
leave-
showed
why
up
not
here,
leave the- why
I
not
was
leave the
fucking
people?
bum rushed.
But
and
why not leave?
full
Why not
size
leave the
smack.
people? Why not leave the people go on with the protest? Why not leave them go on with the protest?
I'm not trying to interfere with you. I'm having a counter protest.
Well,
That's
you,
what
look,
I've
you have a
every right to
circle
do.
around your here. Now I
I've
think
every right to do it.
of course you do. And what makes you think these haven't got a right?
I didn't say it. I've said repeatedly, you have every right to protest, and I am.
But then again,
I don't
it brings
want
me
that
back
right
to
taken
that you're
away from you.
contradicting your own self. But
How
asserting
am
you
I
have.
contradict? You have a right to protest, same as I do, and I'm exercising my right to
Right,
protest.
so
just
what
as
you're
you.
here doing, I
And
was
I'm not
hoping that
saying
somebody was
shouldn't
near
be
you
here.
and the guards come over and arrest them. That's what you're hoping for.
I don't want that.
Oh,
I really hope it doesn't get
Come
to
here,
that.
come on, look at
I really
it.
hope it doesn't get to that. Because I just want this to be peaceful. That's all I want.
Well,
So
that's
you
all
just had
everybody
to turn her
wants.
down and calling DA a bleeding ghetto. And you're saying Darndale is a
Yeah.
ghetto. So do you think then people are going to go, yeah, thumbs up, fair enough, you're calling us a ghetto?
Well, I know one lad who's
They're
an
not
apprentice
ghetto.
of mine
They're the
that lived
salt
in
of the earth,
Darndale,
them
and he
people.
says it's
The
shit.
people who are on
He
them
lives
estates
there.
Kent City is a ghetto.
You're taking
Kent
one
City,
person's
that's
word.
a ghetto. Makeshift houses, that's ghettos.
One person's word. You were talking to your mate, you said. Yeah. And your mate said it. One person's word you went off, yeah.
One person's word.
Yeah, your mate's word, yeah.
Like, you have a habit, like, fucking, you specifically.
You said it
you
yourself.
specifically,
Yeah,
keep
you
wandering
said it
off
yourself
and
to say a
wandering
second
back
ago.
And saying, oh, yeah, you never said this.
Nobody's saying,
What?
Fucking idiot. I'm about to ask you a question here.
I don't know why you're so obsessed that I think Darndale's a shithole. It fucking is. It's the same as my own place, Kildare. There's certain areas that are fucking shitholes.
What part
that I
of
wouldn't
Kildare are
walk
you
through.
from?
What?
What part of Kildare are you from?
Do you know, what you call it?
Collestown?
No, not Collestown. You know where Clonburris is?
Yeah.
That was my school.
Right.
In there.
I think you should have put that sign down and stand with the people.
I don't want to. Here's the thing. How long have you been involved in this?
Not one of these.
How long have you been involved in this kind
2013.
of stuff?
2013.
2013.
2014, yeah.
I've been doing this and I've been standing up a lot longer. Now the pendulum may have
Oh,
turned.
Jesus.
Because I remember being on O'Connell Street when there was 12 fucking Begida supporters showed up and 2,000 of us showed up to have a counter protest. Right? I've been doing it a long time before then as well. Now I may not have agreed with them, they should have been able to say their fucking piece.
So you can't understand the people here just want safety.
I do understand it. I understand
But
what
don't be coming out there trying to antagonise it to come over the fucking question on things.
Of course you're here for that, man.
Here with a placard, and I didn't approach anybody. You came
Right,
over
when
here.
there's a protest in town, a single lefty gets sent out there as well with a bleeding whistle. She stands there blowing the thing all through it.
I didn't
And we
do
come
that.
out here to Kildare and you're sitting
Your
here.
mate,
So
Ashley.
obviously you're on the payroll.
You're gathering
They're actually putting you in danger. Of coming out here trying to wind people up, hoping somebody's going to do something to you. No one here is going to put their hands on you and put you.
I was assuming you were just going to be tittering and
Van Hamels there, boy.
and I would just sit over
But the
here.
people are pissed. They're pissed off. You're not going to get fucking laughing and joking when you're coming up. Because you're coming up with this.
But like I'm pissed off with what
Are you
you're
counter?
doing
Are
here,
you
but I'm
counter the
not
people?
taking it
Are you
anyway.
counteracting the people here?
Oh, you're an agitator.
You're counteracting the people here, are you?
Counteracting.
Yeah, you're going against them. You're counter protesting.
Counter-protesting,
Yeah. Well then, you're here for a reaction.
I'm not here for a reaction.
You're here on your own.
100%, yeah.
It doesn't matter if I'm on my own. I'm
You're
standing
here
up for what I
gathering
believe in.
information about us, yes.
Yeah?
Am I right?
I'm just trying to stand up for what I believe in, same as you.
These
And I
people.
absolutely think if you want to stand up and you want to have a protest, fair play to you.
But you said you thought
Exercise
people
your
would have
freedom
been
of
sitting
speech.
here laughing and joking. Yeah, if you look around, they're talking, they're laughing, they're joking. But to you, they're not going to laugh
I
and
didn't
joking.
expect 5 or 6 lads to run over and start pushing me over and fucking hit. Where is he? He's around here.
5 or 6 lads. You said 5 or 6 lads.
Today.
It was one lad a second ago.
You said one lad a minute ago.
One lad broke the sign and hit me with it.
And so
The other 4 or 5
shows the
lads
5 or 6 lads.
huddled around.
Shows the 5 or 6 lads. like.
When are you talking about today?
Must be all here.
You're not answering.
I'm looking for
When
it.
did it
Yeah.
It's hard to answer 4 different
Well,
questions.
when did it happen? Today?
About, I don't know
Going
what
through
time it
over
was,
the cuckoo's
but,
nest,
as soon as
yeah.
I showed up, I sat down and as soon as this sign was seen, all coming on fucking from that
And
side
you got
of the
hit.
road.
You got hit.
Hit in the head with this.
You got off light.
What?
You got off light.
So I got what?
You got off light.
You're a
light.
gaslighter. You're
That's-
here
that's
to
a nice
cause
thing to
trouble,
say,
and then
isn't
as
it?
soon as you
That's
do
a
get
nice thing
trouble,
to
you're
say.
a victim.
Sorry?
That's what
I
happens.
don't want to be a
You're
victim.
exactly what
I
it's
don't want
called.
to be a
Lads,
You come
victim.
down
lads.
to trouble, you get trouble, and then you become a
Lads,
victim.
can I be the devil's advocate here, right? Okay? And I would suggest, right, that we all leave. Just leave him there on his own.
Buddy, where along with you live?
Just leave, no, leave, no.
Huh?
My advice to leave him on his own. No, leave him on his own because
Gentlemen, leave this man alone.
Sarah
He's only an
Stanley won't be
agitator.
impressed
he's
with
an
you.
agitator.
He's an agitator.
That's why I'm going to agitate by.
No, there's no point.
no,
What's the
leave-
point? There's no point.
Did somebody in here? We're not getting paid.
Well, you see, the thing about it, we get fed up listening to his own voice.
Yeah, can I ask you a question?
So, like, just leave him alone. That'd be my advice to you.
Somebody break it up.
It's over there somewhere. I don't know where the
Well, if I get to the piece, can I fix it for you?
What?
If I get to the piece,
I
can
don't really want to hand it over.
You want to hand it over? Oh, right, okay.
So I'm not saying I don't trust you, but just based on what's happened here today, I'll be wary of having this to anybody.
Right, fair enough.
I'm not saying you were going to do something. I'm not saying that.
Same as of course these people are saying. That
Well,
we
Darren, I
don't know
hope that
people
500 you're
are
getting for the day is worth it.
people-
Tray her money.
I fucking wish.
Squeeze the balls off yourself.
Just want to give me the same to fix it.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't trust me.
Look at these now. Tell you, I have to have one of these now. Look a bit better now.
They're cooked this time.
They're cooked this time, eh?
Took me 4 attempts.
Not seeing the fucking light, but.
Fuck's sake, Jerry. That's alright. It's better than colour than that, look at that. Oh, the colour of that bleeding sausage. Jesus, I could never eat that again. I don't know where the firewood's coming from even. Who's bringing it down? There's the new town sign, see it over here. That's the new town, says now banner. About 80. I know, Jerry, you would.
You get me on video?
No.
I was gonna flash my body at them.
There's a few sausages over there if you want them.
I'm gonna leg it off now because he's
I'm gonna go myself. Right, folks, I'm gonna jump off this. I've been here about 2.5 hours.
I've got a split, right?
Gone
I should have brought a
myself.
fucking jacket with me.
I'm gonna go that way myself for this.
Probably see it again, anyways, yeah? Yeah, all the best.
See you later, Jerry. Irish State, Shawarden, take care. Paul O'Neill, Ulick, nice for tuning in, bro. Hugh. Who else is there? 420. Native, nice for tuning in, that was giddy. See you all later, folks, yeah? Nice for tuning in. I want to say me goodbyes here.